forgot to get this thing ready. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nope, turn that down. Hello, kitten. Oh, wrong account. Hi, Missy. You cane straw. Don't allow. Want that. Want this. Can I explain my first claim? If you come up here, you can have a conversation with me about it. I don't know who some of these people are that I'm sending this to, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, if you want to come up and have a conversation with it about it, then that would be great. Come talk to me. It's just one request away. My cat is waiting for treats. She's so cute. She comes downstairs and she stares at me until I give her treats. Just like she stares at the TV until we turn on the TV for YouTube for her. She gets her YouTube. All right. Thanks for whoever started liking. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Who's in here right now? Let's see. Speckled Ranch Packet. Hello. Wait. Did it say Hidden Valley Ranch? It is. Okay. It's the only ranch. It's the only ranch that's acceptable. Oh, there's the other cat. Looking for her treats too. I'll let you up in a second, whoever's requesting. Cats come first. The cats getting treats comes above all. Above all. All right. Oh, Speckled Ranch. Are you coming up here to talk about Hidden Valley Ranch? Have you been up here before? It says recent guest. Speckled. Oh no. Stop. What are you doing? Why is it going to other pages? I hate it when it does that. Okay. Oh, well, you took your request away. Nah. You took your request away. I guess you're not coming up now. I took too long, apparently, because looking at my other device was too inconvenient for you. I get it. All right. Anyway, hi, Pelia. Hello. And Galt is here. Galt, I saw you in a live the other day, and you were not as friendly in that live as you are with me. Hello. Let's not forget to share out the live and repost it. Look, I'm going to repost it from my other account right away. Repost. Done. It has been reposted. Okay. Oh. Did you accidentally request B, or you just left before I could get it in there? Okay, I guess that was not enough. You're making sure if this was a not pro JW. No, I unfollowed him and he's done. I sent him a message telling him that he stopped talking about It's All Men topic. And hi, Micah. And I told him that he acted like a petulant child back at me and told me that he'll run whatever topics he wants. So, oh wait, where are you? You're in my list already, Galt. Thanks for the heart, me. I think you're already in my list. We talked recently, didn't we? Yeah, there you are. We talked about ableism. Okay. Is your comment showing? Let's see, video bird. You'll stay here then? Yeah, no, I'm not pro JW. JW can go suck an egg. No, video, your comment is not showing. That one is, but the other one is not. Hey, Galt.
Good evening.
31 he, him.
31 he, him, correct.
Okay, cool. What's up? What do you want to talk about today? I have two different topics up there, so.
Yeah, I've noticed the new topics, yeah. I'm not sure, first off, I'm not sure what live you saw me in where you said that weren't nice. I'm always usually, I don't swear or insult, I always keep it respectful if it's, as long as it's mutual.
I think that it was a different type of conversation. I don't know, it was just different.
It depends what it
was. Yeah, I can't remember what conversation it was. It was a feminist space that I saw you in. But I can't remember exactly what space it was. It's not in my head right now, but
it must have been somebody new on the block. I know all the big players, like, as much as we don't see eye to eye in our opinions, we do have mutual respect. Like, I don't, like clash with him sort of thing. I agree with the leftist men thing. That's what I wanted to talk about. And the JW thing, I were on a live over there. I saw him get called out. And I were ecstatic. I were absolutely ecstatic. I called him out a long time ago because I were on his live. He tried to shame me as a dad and gave me this entire lecture, which was just wild. He doesn't know me as a person, never mind as a dad. And then he'd gone on to tell a story previously how he'd been dating a lady who had children, and at the time he was an addict. Yeah. And I pointed out that that's problematic behaviour and that he shouldn't have been anywhere near that woman or that child while he was going through them things. He should have got help and not brought an innocent child and an innocent woman into it. And then he just tried to flip the whole thing round as though, I'm glad that people see people like this for what they really are. A lot of these people are performative. While people don't like me, they might not like my views, they might think that I'm ignorant or closed-minded in some things. At least I'm consistent. A lot of these, I wouldn't even, which is ironic, I wouldn't call myself right-wing. I don't really care for politics either way, but if going off my belief system, I'd be categorised as leaning right, even though I wouldn't identify as right-wing, if that makes sense.
But if you're leaning right, like leaning right is different than right though, right? Like center, like liberals are technically centrist, but they lean right because they lean more right in conservatism. Like when it comes to like fiscal, like they're fiscally conservative, but they're socially progressive. That's what I would say. Like when you look at something like a liberal, that's what you'd be looking at. So when it came to that whole, like, that's the reason why I put that first one up there, was because of that whole thing that happened. And I wanted to do it without actually putting his name in there. But it's just like when you have men, and I guess he's not even a leftist man anyway, but the thing is like, he never said that to anybody until recently. He'd only said now that he's conservative, that he's like, not a lot, and he's running these it's all men topic, and that's just weird, right? Like, why are you talking about it's all men if you're not a feminist, if you're not believing in that, if you just want to have, like, it seems like it was just like a clout chasing thing. So that's what 100%. It seems like for me. So
it's the wolf in sheep's clothing sort of thing.
100%. And that's honestly why I said that leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men, because the leftist men, we can trust them more because we have the same beliefs, but then so we get closer, but then as soon as they burn it, we get burned harder by that than we do by by anybody who's considered MAGA or right wing, right? So because they're already showing their true colors. So
I mean, I understand that. I don't understand that. But I do believe that 100% wholeheartedly. It's very performative with a lot of people, and it's when you mentioned earlier about the whole left and the right leaning thing, I would consider myself a centrist. It's just that obviously, I mean, for me personally, I've noticed, especially from back when I was younger and everything, once upon a time there used to be, I don't consider that there is such a thing as a centrist anymore. And not that it's been erased, but it seems like politically now, people are so much more divided than they've ever been. So if you're not in one camp, by default, you're automatic. So like we live in a time now where it feels like if you're not left, you're right. There's no middle ground. There's no fence sitting. You're either one or the other. And I think it's quite sad,
Yeah,
but
I mean, there are fence sitters, but those are the ones who just choose not to engage for the most part, right? They're just like they're sitting there waiting for something to happen. So I don't know.
well, yeah. But then ultimately, like, I don't know. I mean, I can talk politics all day. I mean, I'm a massive fan of history. I read quite a bit, stuff like that. But I think ultimately, it's just all pantomime. It's, are we voting for a kick or a punch? Ultimately, the vast majority of these party candidates, they all go to the same private schools. They live in gated communities. They like to, cosplay as one of us. And in reality, they don't live in our world. They live in a complete different upper class echelon where they're completely out of reach and out of touch from society. And it's one of them, I think. And it shows. I mean, it doesn't matter who you vote for. I mean, you guys have got, what is it, Republicans and Democrats in America. Is it America? Are you Canadian?
Well, I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada, so we have a lot more here.
What is it how does it work in Canada's political system? Is it like in Britain?
So Canada is very similar to like the UK with like parliament, and we have like there are different parties, but you have to have like a certain number of MPs in order to have party status. Hi Ash. In order to gain party status, but we have like five active, like 5 federal parties within our federal government right now. There's the Green Party, the Bloc Québécois, which essentially goes out of Quebec, the Liberal, the Conservatives, and the NDPs. So we have 5 parties that run our government right now, but like like the Liberals have the government, like they're the ones who are like minority government holders right now. So it's similar to the UK.
Yeah. Even that though, I mean, I don't know what your opinion is of the whole 2-party system. I just find it, it's counterproductive. They spend more time arguing than they do ever achieving any solutions. I find it counterproductive, the whole thing.
Yeah. And I think that's why, like, you need to get other parties in there. Like, up here, it works a little bit better, but we still have 2 main parties. And the 2 main parties are Liberal and Conservative. So,
I think it's same in more places.
And I mean, like, our next closest is Bloc Québécois. So, what's with number 1? Cable, we can talk about it if you come up here, but I can explain it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the UK.
If you think about it. Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
No, sorry, no. I'll speak. Cut you off.
No worries. I was just saying to like cable it down in the comments. Like if you think about it, it makes sense. So think about wolf in sheep's clothing, cablets, and then you'll understand why. And a whole thing that just happened on the weekend. So if you know, you know. No, I sent him a message and I sent him a message and then he sent back like just a like message back. And then I sent him a really long message back and I said, don't even bother responding because you're just going to be argumentative and defensive at this point. Like you're not going to be listening. You're not even listening to what people are telling you. So you're just trying to be right. So it's only 2 parties. Only have 2 parties. I'm in Canada. Big Bad Bruins. I'm in Canada.
We've got Labour and Conservatives, or the Conservatives are usually just referred to as the Tories.
Yeah.
And like the Labour Party were like, once upon a time, the Labour Party were considered like for the working class, like that were the working class party, and the Conservatives were for the upper class, for the richer people in the country. You know, like your typical Brits, like la-di-da, tea and crumpets, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. It's completely. I mean, the Tories will always be for the rich. The Tories are just private schoolboys. When you think of like your stereotypical British people, that's your Tories. Like, you know, horse riding, chasing foxes, that sort of like stereotypical, even down to the clothing and things like that they wear. Private school, like really, like how they speak and stuff, like they speak proper, as they say. Like they say that we don't talk properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, then and Labour, like they've both just completely lost touch with reality because you've got all these working class people now voting for Tories because Tories are trying to jump on this bandwagon of like anti-immigration sort of rhetoric. So a lot of working class are being duped into believing these people, into thinking that these politicians care about them or that it's going to make any sort of impact in the country whatsoever. And then you've got these new parties, which is comical. We have a party that pops up every couple of years, and it's the same group. It's the Tories. They started off at first. They called themselves, I think it was UKIP or something. Then they rebranded and called themselves something else. Then they called themselves something. I think at minute they call themselves Reform.
Yeah, they do that here too. Yeah. Hey, Smarsh. Cool. Galt, I'm gonna drop you down because I do have a couple other people that are. Oh nope, never mind. They got out a request. But K-Blitz, if you want to come up here and talk about it, that's totally cool. Also Venus, if you want to come up and talk about ableism, I'd love that. So, but yeah, our conservatives used to be called Tories here, and that's when they were progressive conservatives, and I think that's part of like the Tories is progressive conservatives, but now they're the Conservative Party of Canada, and they're more right than progressive conservatives ever were. So, yep. But keep on tapping the screen, guys. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, keep on tapping the screen, guys. I do have a flash goal of the 10 fest pops up there. They're only 1 coin each, so if 10 of you send 1 fest pop each, it helps me hit my flash goal. It helps drive out the live as well. So if we could do that, I would appreciate that. Fuck off! Hi, Crow. But yeah, if you have a fest pop, if you want 1 coin to send a fest pop, do that. Also, don't forget to send your daily heart me like Crow just did. Yay! Thank you. And some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. What? Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you guys. And don't forget to repost the live, share the live out to some friends as well. We are sitting at 64 shares, and I think most of them were me. I'm gonna say like almost all of those were me. So if you could share out the live, hold your finger down right here, and that'll thank you for the heart me's. Thank you. Thanks for the go popular. I'm feeling so popular. Okay. Hold your finger down, and it's gonna bring up a screen, and you can go share to all your friends. There's like 60 friends that'll show up on there. So let's get those up. How are you? What? How are you a traitor? Crow, do you want to come up and talk about number 1? I know that there's going to be some people on the left who feel like it's about them, but I want, come up and have a conversation about it. I really want to. Somebody was just requesting and they took it away again. Don't take your requests away. Thanks for hitting 10K already, guys. I appreciate it. But Crow, if you want to come up too, I would love that.
You need to drop down, or just drop me down.
Yeah, no. Oh, wait. I know, Crow. I think I'm. Yeah. Hi, Druzar. Thank you. I just need 7 more of the Fest Pop, guys. So if you haven't sent a Fest Pop yet, they're only 1 coin each, but that's my flash goal right now. You don't see the flash goal, so it is up at the very top with the rest of the gifts up here. It should be, if it says the heart, then just scroll it, swipe it, and it'll bring up the Fest Pop there. But you can also go into the gift list and hit the Fest Pop there as well. So Antonio sent a Fest Pop. Thank you for the Fest Pops. Thanks, Raven. We need 1. Why is it not going up? I can't pin it again. It says 3 still. Maybe it's broken. Maybe it's still saying 3. I think it's broken. Damn it. Okay, well, thanks for the Fest Pops and helping drive the live. Yeah, you can only do 1. It's 1 at a time. So if you've already sent 1, it won't let you send another one. It's really weird. I don't know. Crow, fuck off.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, how's it going?
Literally, yeah. I was like, I'll send in my points to charity. And then I was like, ooh, I had been preparing to do a live. And so I was like, well, I hope she doesn't think I'm a traitor. I'm like,
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Hey, I postpone my lives to be on your lives.
And
So
you're
just so you
fantastic.
know,
You're fantastic,
n-
Charity. You
no
are.
guilt trip there or anything. Just so you
None at
know, I
all.
go later so
No
that I can be on
coercion.
your
No
live.
coercion and manipulation happening here. Definitely not.
um, what do you think of my first topic?
I'm very confused by it. I'm very confused. That
Sure. So
it's a very big take.
if I tell you wolf in sheep's clothing, will you understand that more? Okay. Yeah, because the thing is leftist men, um, or even people who portray to be leftist men, like a certain someone from this weekend who had a big hubbub about them, um, they the harm is worse when they hurt, like that when they hurt us, when they hurt women
Mm.
specifically,
Yeah, no, I get that.
because they can get closer because they seem to have the same ideals and values and stuff like that. So then when we find out who they really are, it's a bigger hurt than it would be with MAGA men or like hardcore conservatives who they already show who they are, right? So again, I guess it would almost be like performative leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So,
I get it. I think that one of the things that is a danger with the leftist men, and this is again, I brought this up. I was like, as a man, we have internalized misogyny, which we need to constantly be aware of. We need to constantly be on our guard for when that is able to take a forefront to our behaviors, to our thoughts, and our actions. Um, and so when we're doing these things, when we're talking about it, um, what I find is that it's very easy, very quick for us to return back to those mentalities if we do get the pushback. If no one is calling us out for our internalized misogyny, it's going to come out. And then if we don't address it, it's just going to accentuate. So I think that some people may have been calling out said person before, but was not received or was not heard by well enough. Um, and then now that
until you
everyone
see it
is,
for yourself. Yeah.
yeah. And I think that
Sometimes,
just
yeah, like you
now,
don't see it until you don't believe it till you see it, right? Like
yeah.
when yeah.
But what gets me now is that I think the danger that it has, especially coming from a man who is supporting the views that we do, um,
Mm-hmm.
when things go wrong, which they inevitably will. Like I will say something one time that I shouldn't say, and I need to be called out on it. And if I don't receive it well, that's on me, and I need to continue my
Mm-hmm.
growth. But I think one of the things that is also dangerous is that when these things when these things happen, we need to understand that it's not unexpected for it to happen. It shouldn't,
It's
but
just
unfortunately
disappointing.
it will. It's disappointing. But then we're going into the realm of why would we let such a person into our spaces? Who was responsible for this? Looking for
Mm-hmm.
people to blame other than the person who is at fault, right? Kind of a
Yeah.
victim blaming mentality where it's like, but we're not even blaming men anymore. We're trying to put the blame of the hurt that we feel on other people other than the men who are responsible.
Right.
That's what
Hi,
I'm thinking.
Nemo.
Hey Ash.
Yeah. She's still loading. Hi. Did you mean to request? Nope.
I
That
said
was an
hi. I said
accident.
hey Ash, and then
Oh, maybe. What's
uh,
happening?
I said I don't know.
What's happening? Are you? I think a lot of people are really confused with my first prompt.
100%.
Which is fine because then it gives lots of room to have the conversation, right? And it just brings up the whole yeah, so guys, if you're confused by the first prompt, think wolf in sheep's clothing. Like that's the easiest way to say it, is wolf in sheep's clothing. That left men are they're because of their same views and ideals that they have to leftist women, it's easier for them to get closer to us and then potentially harm us by revealing who they are. Like, do you know what I mean? Like there's more of a mask that there is. And it can cause more harm than the people who already show us exactly who they are every single day. And that was evident this weekend. And not only just this weekend, right? Like, because I mean, this started like a week and a half ago, practically. So almost 2 weeks ago now that this whole thing started. So, Galt, no, you can talk if you want.
I'm just going to tell you, I want to drop down and I would just say thank you. It's been good speaking to you.
Yeah.
Right, take care.
Awesome. Thanks, Galt. We always have good convos. Yeah. So that's what's happening. That's what the first prompt means. The first prompt is wolf in sheep's clothing. So if you leftist men get closer to us and it's easier for them to harm, it causes more harm than somebody who just shows us who they are right away.
100%. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think there should ever be a reason for people to turn against each other. And I think that is unfortunately, we're seeing the repercussions of allowing that to happen.
Yeah. I was considering, like, before I put up this prompt up, I was like really considering my language on that. I was like, maybe I should just put as dangerous. And then I'm like, no, but they're more dangerous because they get closer and therefore can cause more harm. Like that's literally the point that I'm trying to make on this, right? Is that left men, when they eventually potentially show us who they are, they can hurt us harder. Like they hurt us more. So, and it would do more harm to the community as well. So again, you have somebody like JW who was advocating for women in a space and talking to men about that, right? And now those men are also seeing the behavior he's exuding now and saying, oh, well, that's okay. So that's the problem when you have performative leftist men who are just out there trying to I should just make that the whole topic because people are just going to talk about that. It's going to overshadow my ableist one now. So, but yeah, I'm just a misandrist. You don't know what misandry is. And also misandry is not real. If it was real, it would be just a reaction to the patriarchy. So yeah. Jer, you don't make any sense. I don't understand. Hi, Momo Fat. Hi, Jasper. Hi, everyone. Hi, all the people that are in here.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Oh, so reported and I don't know what you're saying. Beware the liberal white
reported
moderate.
For what?
I agree. Like moderate, yeah. Moderates are like fence sitters, essentially. So I agree with that 100%. Actually, that's something that Galt and I were just talking about. Was like left, right, and then there's the fence sitters. And the fence sitters just don't get anything done. Like if you're just in the middle and you're centrist, you're not helping to get anything done at all. So is 6 directed at Molly? Only when she's in New York.
Damn.
Molly got called out.
Call them out.
Well, and Skylar's seen Molly in trivia before too. So yeah, that's so funny. I'm so ticked. So just a side note, my car, I have to get winter tires put on my car, but My car has special tires that get put onto it. And because the tires are so rare, they discontinued the ones that used to be made, and now there's a whole new line, and I have to get 4 whole new tires to do my winter car changeover. And oh yeah, I got snow like earlier on the weekend or something like that, I think. I don't know. So I have to do a full tire changeover. And the reason I had to do it in the first place is because there's a bulge in one of my tires. A bulge in one tire. So I have to change all of them now because I can't get 2 tires that will match, that will be okay with the other 2 tires that I already have. So it's and I have to get my brakes done, my rear brakes. Yay. Yeah. But anyway, if you guys want to come up, if you disagree with any of my topics, or if you want clarity on the first topic, that would be fantastic. I would appreciate Can you not do that? There we go.
Yeah, the first topic
I would appreciate it if you want clarity.
Really good. The first topic's really good, Charity. I love it.
Thank you. I think it really does draw a conversation. I get the right, because even people honestly, people who are friendlies are like, what does that one mean? Like, K-Blitz was like, I don't understand.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you saw my comment, but I was working on something with Nemo, and
you guys are both talking.
I really think it's going to go well.
No, I was just saying. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's okay. I just one quick second. I just have to clarify. You said what to Nemo?
No, I had been working on something with Nemo.
Oh, gotcha.
Working on something with her, so I'm going to drop. And I'm gonna try and see what she's doing.
So is that why she was like, "What is this?"
I think so. Yeah, possibly.
Because you were on the panel with me.
Yeah, I was literally like, "Can you make this thing for me? I'm gonna go live." And so I was like, because she makes a lot of my panels, so a lot of my background. Yeah. So I was like, "All right, cool." And I think we got a good topic. But we'll see. But also, I'm still restricted.
Well, I'll join later.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no! For sure. See, that's the thing. If you guys come on here, I don't get that.
But like, it's the same thing. I don't know why. I'm gonna change what happened. But like, we'll see. It shouldn't be a big issue. I don't see any issue on my thing. But we'll see. All right.
You need to get your count up on your other account. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Get your views up on your other account. If you can bring it up as a guest on a second device, do that, and that way people can follow it. Like I should be doing that with this device. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Go do your thing with Nemo.
I need to work on that. Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Okay. Bye.
Are you saying that they're going to find Nemo right now? Cool.
Yes, they're finding Nemo. Yeah. Okay. What did you want to say?
Honestly, I get it after you said it, because I can correlate it to like my own life in some ways. Like, and I have so many stories I could listen. I don't want to get you. You know what I'm saying? I totally get you. My issue is you said a name, and I don't want to say it again because I'm not trying to like talk about people. But like, are you talking about like white dude from East Coast, like my homie that would make me sad?
Yeah. If he was... He's in like Boston. He's in Massachusetts. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
Damn.
I can. Are you on Discord?
I am, but I'm not really. But just send me your Discord. I'll join into talk. Yeah, I got it. Man.
Okay, it's the same username as this. It's nerdy in Wonderland with the dots in between.
Okay, I got you.
Just send me a friend request, and I'll send you the links to the 2 videos.
No, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't support things like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be who I say I am, I gotta be who I say I am. But damn, that's actually like somebody I fuck with. So I'm like, oh man, like.
Yeah. And it was disappointing to a lot of people, honestly, like the whole conversation. So the conversations you're going to see are only going to be the second and the third conversation, like the second and third topics that he ran. The first day, I don't know that people got a recording of a lot of that because, Reba, you watched the second one yesterday. There was another one that happened yesterday that people were still calling him out on. So, yeah. But if I ever find in the first video,
fuck with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's always been a real one, and this hurts to hear, man.
Yeah. The first video was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yeah. The first video was a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it was him. He was just casually talking with Kristen at first, and they were talking about how he went on a date with this woman, and she's 24, and he met her online, and then the whole thing became because his age range that he put in his profile was 24 to 44, and he's a 38-year-old man. And so people were like, you're purposely seeking out people who are 24 then, because you put that in your range. If you didn't want, like, if it was just happenstance that you happened to match with somebody that was 24, it wouldn't have happened because you have that age range in there of 24. So it's a 14-year age difference. And people were like, that's weird. And it's also like it's because he wants to have a family is what he was saying. And then he backtracked and said, well, I'm still okay with like having like adopting or, you know, surrogacy or something like that, right? So it's it was a lot. It was a lot that happened.
Yeah. The lying about who ended things and then acting like they were so noble for ending things, when it was like the woman was like, lose my number. And then they were like, no, I ended it because I stopped pursuing. Like, what? It was gross.
You stopping pursuing after somebody says, like, don't talk to me anymore. That's not you stopping it. That's just you, like, you know, acknowledging what they said and just not doing it anymore, right? Like, it's respecting boundaries. So yeah,
he said that it was like he realized that they were too immature for him, so he cut it off. Was what he was saying, and then he still stood by that after admitting that they were the one that cut it. It was wild.
I know,
it was wild.
And he forgets the fact that on that first live, he tried calling her needy. He forgets that on that first live, he said she sent him a message saying we should get together again sometime, like, and do that, like, for a second date or something. And he sent her back a meme or a GIF or something that just said, "Yup," and that was it. And so there was no conversation that happened between that. And that was when she was like, "You're not communicating enough. Lose my number. Like, this is obviously going to go nowhere. So lose my number." Like, that's the reason why, is because he wasn't stepping up and like showing actual interest. So she was like, okay, well, whatever, you're not interested, just lose my number. So yeah. Pelia, I don't know if you requested on purpose or not. So if you can let me know, that'd be great.
Pelia said they have the first video and they're posted.
Oh, the very first one? Ooh.
That's what,
Okay. You did request on purpose. Okay. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just followed.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Pelia's awesome. Sorry?
37, by the way.
Okay, thank you. And pronouns she, her?
Yeah, she, they.
She, they. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. So you have the first like the original video with Kristen and stuff? And when Crow went up?
Yeah, so I followed, I was in Crow's live or whoever was live at the time, and they said we're gonna do a raid, so I just followed them over to JW's live. And it was fine at first until Kristen asked him about his date, and I was just like, okay then. So that's when it went downhill, and I was like, I need to record this for evidence purposes. And so I've got like 5 clips of that entire thing posted on my profile, and then one of when he joined in on Kat's call out of him, and then a bunch of clips from his live yesterday.
Okay, cool. I know I have links to the fundamentally not wrong for age gaps. No one let me talk to JW or talk to me. Like, I'm so confused. So I have a link for that one on YouTube, and then I have a link for the one from yesterday as well. I think it's on YouTube.
Can you get more egregious than that? I'm just asking. I'm not saying it's like it's already not somewhere. I'm just saying, did it get like we're totally out of character for him? Like, it was disrespectful and on top of that, or was it like?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Call the woman a
at
bitch.
the end of the. Yeah, so that was on the second live. So on the very first live, when he was talking with Kristen and stuff like that, at the very end of that live, he dropped everybody down. I missed the end. I missed the end because I went live because I was like, this is going nowhere. Hi, Brandon. And at the very end, somebody said, "Are you a feminist?" He said, "No, and I've never claimed to be one." And like, yeah. So that started a whole big of it, but yeah. What was that?
I've been rocking with homie for a couple of years. Like I actually like, man.
Yeah.
I'm just
At one point he was like, it's almost as if I've said I'm a misogynist and I'm trying to unpack it. Like he was like weaponizing that. Yeah.
What the? I'm sorry. Let me just mute for a second. I'm actually fucking kind of like, man.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
Also, for the 43 people who are in here, if you're not already following my backup account, can you follow my backup account? Because it's got like way less followers than this one does, and not as many people are following it. So Reba, I'm just sending you the link for the one from yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, follow my. Oh, look at that! Instant followers.
Was he the one that is like a peer recovery support specialist? I was trying to remember that.
He's in AA. Yeah, he's in recovery.
Oh, okay. So that's not his job.
12,
like his day job.
7 years. 7 years, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
So like, there's somebody that's like a
so
peer support person, but like that's their day job at like community mental health, and I don't remember if it was him.
No, I don't think that's. I don't think.
He helps people.
Is that? I don't think so.
Because he was locked up.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
People. But from what I know, I don't know, but I mean, apparently
he does
like it.
Yeah, he does music as well.
Yeah, but
and art.
He said something about like that it's basically being someone's friend, and like being a peer recovery support specialist is not like, it is a professional thing. It's not a friend. So I was like, ooh.
So I was watching a live yesterday. Oh, whose live was it? Lotus's live. And Diane, who has known him for a while, came up and said that he compared going to AA as therapy.
No. No. And AA is a cult. I'm sorry to
he's like it. Just, like I go to therapy. I go to AA.
No.
Yeah.
Is it not anything like therapy? I've never been AA. I'm just asking.
No.
AA is like just group. It's group talk. It's community essentially.
Yeah. Okay. It is not therapy at all.
They
I had to grow, so I went
to
there's two people talking.
I was just
Go
saying,
ahead, Pelia.
I think they considered him a 13th stepper, if you know what that means.
Oh yeah, that's what people were saying. 13th stepper too. Yep. And for those who don't know what it means, it's usually somebody who is they're in recovery, and they'll take on new like sponsees, and it's like a sponsor-sponsee relationship that's not supposed to happen, because it's like there's a power imbalance there.
Yeah.
So
he really enjoys.
We're almost at 20K likes. Thank you guys. Thanks for the almost at 20K likes. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Actually like stands by this shit, and actually is who I say I am when I find out like there's somebody who I rock with and think is not. I gotta watch the shit, man. But like I'm quick to cut people off, but it actually hurts us too. Like I ain't gonna lie, because I really fucked a homie. You know what I'm saying? So like, just not to compare or anything like that, but ladies, it's like I feel what you're talking about. It hurts, just like the number one said, right? It's that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you my dog. I fuck with you, and like, man. Anyway, respect, ladies. I'm gonna drop down for a bit. I appreciate the information, y'all.
Thanks, Giblets.
I'm actually upset, yo. I'll check the videos. Much love. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. I always like that lame Sailor Doom because I like Sailor Moon. It's like the only animated that I watch. Yeah. All right, guys. If you want to come up and talk about any of the topics, I'm totally like, let's request up. I know a lot of people are probably questioning number one. That's cool. Come up and talk about it. I have no problem with it. It makes me look like I'm like against leftist men, but I'm not. I'm saying that those type of men are ones that actually can hurt us more. As women and femme presenting people, we can get hurt more by leftist men because they can get closer to us. Hi, Jesse.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't even know what's going on with Leo. Like Leo and somebody else in the chat are being like, I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, that part. Thank you. And I know it, like, it just looks, I struggled with the wording on that topic. And I wanted to say as dangerous. And then I was like, but they're not. Like, it's literally not, because they can cause more harm because they've infiltrated our community. They can cause more harm. It's like a Trojan horse. That is what I'm going to say now instead of wolf in sheep's clothing. It's a fucking Trojan horse. Oh,
for real.
Yeah. So, but let's keep tapping. You didn't see that on your bingo card? Yeah. Leftist Trojan horse. Actually, be technically a conservative Trojan horse, but
Leo, I have
oh
no
my
idea
goodness.
what you're talking about. You can come up and chat.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Leo. No clue. Is this like Leo, like this isn't the Leo that, this is a new count. Might be the same Leo. I don't know. I think it's the same Leo that has like multiple accounts, but not like little Leo. It's like the other Leo. Hello, Jelly Donuts. Hello. All right, let's see. Leo Prime. I don't know what to think about that name, but then you have like different names in your bios.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, speaking of names, hey guys, if you didn't know, Steve Cropper, who was in Booker T and the MGs,
Hello?
he was a guitarist. 1 second, I was talking. Passed away today. And if you know a song, you know the song, but you don't know that you know it until you've heard it. But everybody has heard this song before. Hang on, I'm gonna get it. Everybody has heard this song at some point in their life, whether in a movie or a TV show or whatever, but you'll notice it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the part yet, but it does that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just instrumental. Like the whole thing is instrumental. But anyway, Leo, age and pronouns, please.
38, he, him.
Okay. And have you been here before
I think so.
on a different
I'm
account?
probably, yeah, because everybody thinks I'm an asshole troll. Because I yell a lot. I just talk loud.
So do you have the one that was like Leo?
Yeah, I just make up cool.
It had like an R in it. Does one of your other ones, does it say Leo HCIC or something like that?
Yeah.
And the username is
Yep.
Randy Jackson.
Yep.
Okay, I've seen that one too.
Like
Okay,
I said, I have like,
what
sorry.
I was gonna say, what's up? What do you want to talk about? Let's try not to focus too much on the JW part of it. It's more of like,
Well, I'm just wondering why I'm not, if this is really a problem for y'all, just let me go up there.
wait, Leo, you threatened to rape someone?
No, I'm saying if it's really a problem, why can I not go up there and address what JW did?
What?
If he did something bad, why am I not allowed to go up there and address it?
Up to his law? Why are you asking me?
Well, nobody's it seems like he's ducking and dodging.
But that's on him. Okay,
Well,
we're not talking about that in here. No, I'm not talking about that in here. He will apologize for threatening her. Okay, well, Either way, you're not talking about the topics. I don't want to like. Don't come in here talking about why somebody won't let you up on their panel, Leo. You're not even like talking about what's up here. You're talking about why JW won't let you up on his panel to talk to him. Deal with that. Send him a message. I sent him a message after he posted a really ridiculous story, and he responded in true petulant child fashion. But yeah.
Oh, that was strange.
Because I want to know why you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy because you come up on panels and don't talk about the actual topics. You're trying to center yourself in a place where we're not talking about that. So, yeah.
Why would we know why JW didn't let you up? We're not him.
Like, I wasn't even one of his mods, so that's like not even a thing to ask. Like, what?
It was so strange.
Go ask him. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cersei called you out. Okay. Sounds good, Pelia. Thank you, guys. Oh, I was going to say, if you haven't... Pelia commented. If you haven't followed Pelia, she has a couple clips of the JW stuff in their videos. Go follow them. Pelia is good people. 100%, especially after I learned how to say the name properly. Yep. Because I say, hell yeah, Pelia. Hell yeah. Let's see who this person is that's requesting.
Probably Leah.
Probably. No, it's a different, it would have a name in it. It was. Hello?
Yeah, I just wanted to know who's got the JW video.
Oh, 1 second. Oh, sorry. Pelia. So if you, Pelia, can you just say hi in the comments, please?
Yeah, I knew that guy was up to no good. I just was waiting for it to come out. So I'd love to know what he did now. I know you probably talked about it a bunch. So
right there.
Oh, there it is. I see.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm trying not to talk about that too much because like it is related to what happened with him, but like the first topic here. But I'm trying not to talk about that too much because it's been talked about a lot the past couple days. So
yeah, I just kind of saw it.
Pelia.
And I was going, oh, I wonder what happened. So, but I know that everyone's talked about it, so I figure I just asked where to do the research on it, and then you guys can do your thing, and then I'll do mine, right?
Yeah. I think even if you go on YouTube, let me just check to see what the names of these things are called. So there's JW Live Part 1 and JW Live Part 2, I think. No, JW Live and then JW Live Part 2. If you look under Smart Money Logic, that's the username. Those will show the last 2 lives that happened.
Smart Money Logic. I'm just writing in the chat so I can have it. There we go.
Yeah.
Smart Money
Logic, and then just take a screenshot of it.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's great.
It's broken up, but yeah.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I'm going to go do my research.
Yeah, no worries. Cool.
Take care now.
Okay. Thank you. You too. Bye. I don't know. There we go. It wasn't hitting buttons for me. It wasn't hitting buttons. This person, is this the person I had the other day who like just put everything over? Yeah. You were up the other day, guest, and hello? Hello? You muted yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, are you still 28?
Yeah. So how is leftist men more dangerous than...
I have a question for you. One second. Okay. Can I ask a question? Can you once? Okay, I need you to fix your audio. Number 6 applies to you. You need to fix your audio. You're scratching your mic and covering it up.
Yeah, hello.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I have to do a puzzle for some weird reason. Okay.
Can you move from the TV?
Can you turn on the TV? Yeah. Are you watching the news?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can also hear your TV really loudly. Can you turn it down or move away from it, please?
Or the TV? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super loud.
Okay.
Keep going.
There's no TV, buddy.
There's a TV. I can hear the news on it.
Mm-hmm.
TikTok mics are really sensitive. You can hear everything. Like the bird that you're hearing through my mic is actually upstairs. And you can hear him really clearly when you hear him. That one right there. Yeah. All right. I have a question for you. My question is, where are you located? Right now. Where are you? You muted yourself now. Where are you located right now? This is going to be a really fun conversation. I can tell already. Okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah, I feel like we needed the Jeopardy music.
Right? The ginger lad is next. 940. Oh, good. You put the same thing in the one as you do in the other one. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Maybe not a fun one. Yeah, that was total sarcasm. Hello, Ginger.
Hey,
Hi. Can I get your age and pronouns, please?
yeah, I'm 28 and he, him.
Cool. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
I just
Hi,
had
Vic.
number 4, I guess, is kind of a little confused by that.
Sure. Okay. Why?
How are these words ableist?
Because they've been used historically, they've been used towards people with disabilities, and even if you're not using them towards people with disabilities, they still have the same meaning that they did back then, and you're further harming the disabled community. I don't know why you went teacupping.
Does he know we can't hear him when he teacups?
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear, if you know that we can't hear you when you're off the app. If you're talking right now, we can't hear you. I don't know if he's teacupping or if he left. We'll find. He left. Okay. Just didn't like my answer, I guess. I don't know, but we'll see. All right. Thanks for oh my God, guys, we're already at 24K. What is going on? Amazing. Also, if you're not following my backup account, can you follow my backup account, please? And if you, I'm gonna put this up here. I know number 1 is confusing. Just so I don't get people who are like mutuals in here being like, unfollow now. Yeah.
Yeah, Kate was asking what.
So.
And I told them to come up.
Yeah.
I don't know their pronouns, so I'm just using them.
Actually, hang on. Let's just do this. Think Trojan horse. That said house, not horse. I wish there was a way that you could okay. If I do that and I put it here, it goes kind of by it. Hang on, I gotta move it down just a little smidge. And a little bit more.
Is it a sticker?
Okay, there we go. It's a sticker, yeah. It'll look different for us up here than it would for the people in the
I
comments.
can't see it at all. So I never can see the sticker.
Okay.
It's weird.
Oh, that's so weird. That's so strange. AI summary, online discussion on conflicts and controversial topics. Share your thoughts. I mean, it's kind of accurate. Maybe. It's on secret for you. Or it's on the screen for you. Wait, oh, never mind. I don't know why I saw secret. Yeah, I know. I get that now. You don't see it either. That's so weird. That is so weird. That some people see it and some people don't.
Like every once in a while I see like the tapping goal, but usually I can't see them at all.
Weird. So strange. So very, very strange. But we need more people in here. I'm going to put a flare out. Is somebody live right now? Is that probably why? Hang on. Let's see who's live right now. Of course, Crow's live right now. Oh, Crow has 31 people. Jay has 30 people. Jess only has... Oh, Brandon's live. For once, I'd really like if people would come in here and not go to Brandon's live. My lives will get better if we have more people in here. Thanks, Reba. Thanks for sharing it. We're at 98. We're almost at 100. We're at 100 shares now. Almost 99. There's 100. All right. I put a flare out. Pelican hater. Why do you hate pelicans? Left after explanation. I mean, what did a pelican ever do to you? Paste.
Good
Hello?
evening. How are you guys?
Thanks, Jelly Donuts. Fine, thanks. You're scratching your mic quite a bit. If you could stop moving, that'd be great. Okay.
So
Where's your phone
earphones.
sitting right now?
Just on my
Oh,
bed.
it's your earphones?
Yeah. I'm holding it in
What kind of phone
space
do you have?
into- What kind of phone do I have? It's an Apple phone.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
okay.
it's
And you have
like.
ear pods in, or do you just have earphones in?
No, wired earphones. But I've got the microphone
Okay.
holding in space
So
now, so it shouldn't be scratching or
okay.
anything.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks. Thanks. I was like, that's why I have this one on here, because I try and like troubleshoot everybody's audio issues, because I have like sensory processing issues. So
All good.
yeah. All right. Can I get your age and your pronouns, please?
My age is 18, and my pronouns are he, him.
Okay. When were you born? What year?
I was born in 2007, October 9th.
Okay. All right. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask about your first point. Leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men.
Yeah.
That
Do you see the sticker that's up there?
Think Trojan horse. Yes. I
Yeah.
did see that sticker, and I still disagree.
Yeah. Why?
I'd like to... Well, first I'd like to, I guess, clarify some things about your point before I come in making mine.
Yeah.
In case I misunderstand
Sure.
yours. So you say leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men, in, I guess, a Trojan horse sense of the word, by saying that they are infiltrating leftist or progressive spaces with hateful rhetoric?
No.
Is that the point there, or am I... Okay.
No. So the problem is that like when they so like infiltrate is a good word. When they infiltrate like leftist like women and femme presenting spaces, they have they're obviously closer proximity, right? And therefore like even if they do something that is harmful, it's actually more harmful because of the proximity that they have. Does that make sense?
I
Like wolf in sheep's
guess
clothing.
I think that presupposes that men are, as an entity, a harmful thing,
But they
which I don't
are.
think that I agree with.
But they are. Like statistically, it shows that over 90% of violent crime are committed by men.
I guess that I'm just not comfortable as a person to generalize something onto an entire group of people based on an attribute
But it's not
that
generalizing
they
it when you have
have
statistics to
no
prove it.
control over.
Right, but it's not
I'm not
generalizing it when
sure.
you have
I'd
statistics
argue
to prove
that
it, though.
would you use that same logic to say, I don't know the statistics because I think that they don't tell the full story, but whatever percentage of violent crime in America is committed by people of color versus people who are white.
I knew you were
People
going to go
use
there.
that,
I knew
and
exactly that you were going to go there. And
yeah,
that's not
I
even
think
true.
that
Still, it's
those.
still not true.
Hang on,
That's
sorry.
no, wait,
Just let
one
me.
second.
Okay.
No, one second. Because your stats are even wrong with that anyway. Because when you're looking at those statistics, you're looking at arrest rates. You're actually not looking at convictions, and you're also not taking into consideration the exoneration rate that Black people actually have.
I
They have
100%
they have
agree.
a 60% exoneration rate.
I
So
led by saying that I think that those statistics are not true. I don't think that they tell the full story. I'm also not
right, but
intimately
then why
familiar
even
with
go
them
there then?
because I think that it's a good example of the principle that I'd like to bring forward, which is that judging somebody automatically based on something that they have no control over is a flawed way to view the world.
Wait, what do you mean they don't have control over?
Men don't have control over whether they're men or not. Your gender isn't something that you choose.
But they have control over whether they're violent or not, and whether they commit
Totally.
violent
No,
crime.
I agree.
And that's
I
where the
agree.
statistic
But
comes
what?
from. Because it is one second. Because it's men who are committing the violent crime, the vast majority of violent crime. I'm not saying that all men do that or the majority of men do that, but we look at the statistics, and when you look at violent crime, over 90% of it is done by men. So when you look at that, and then you also look at like DV rates, or you look at the statistics with women being SA'd and harmed by men. 1 in 3 women are going to be SA'd by a man. That's huge.
I know.
33% of women are SA'd by men, and that's not saying that they have been. That's not saying the multiple times that they've been SA'd. That's just saying they've been SA'd.
Yeah, I'm aware. The question that I have now as a clarification, because I think I've misunderstood, is that if you're saying that that's not something that you're generalizing onto all men, then how do you generalize that all leftist, then how do you presuppose that all men are already, I guess, like an evil or problematic entity? I would struggle to understand how you would
Where
do
does
that
it say
without
that?
first. No, you said that when I said saying that leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men because they infiltrate progressive spaces is presupposed that men are a dangerous entity or thing. You agreed with that, like
Where?
right at the start of
But
our
where?
conversation.
No, but I never said all. But 1 second, you put in the word all. I have never once said all men.
Okay. So then you're saying some leftist men are more dangerous than some MAGA men.
No, I'm saying men, leftist men. Men already is plural. Why do you have to quantify it? Why are you guys always so obsessed with quantifying it?
Because when you say leftist men, you're either saying some leftist men or all leftist men, and those are two very different statements.
No, I'm not. I'm saying men, which is already plural of man. It's
So then
multiple
men as
of
plural of
man.
men. So then that is all.
Means more than one.
Yes, which could mean some, or it could mean all.
It doesn't need to be quantified because it already means more than one.
But it does need to be quantified.
No,
It's
it
like if
doesn't.
Yes, because I'm asking to.
No, it doesn't. Because I don't have any. Here's the thing. The reason I don't have to quantify it is because I don't have any statistics to actually back up that information. So if I had statistics to back up that information, then I would put an actual number or I'd put a quantifier on there. But because I don't, and I'm just saying more than one man that is leftist is more dangerous than MAGA men, more than one MAGA men that are more than one man that is MAGA. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, interesting.
You're focusing too much on the quantification of it rather than the fact that leftist men can get closer to women in general because they emulate the same morals and values and ethics that we do, and then they have an easier chance of being harmful within the community because they have infiltrated the community. That's what I'm talking about here. You're not going. You're going in a completely different way.
Okay.
I didn't hear what you said because I was still speaking.
Okay. I'm happy to go at this from a different direction then. I don't know. Well, I don't believe that leftist men are in. How do I say this? Disingenuous in their values. And I don't see any reason to believe that they would be.
I think that some of them can be. I think that some of them are performative. And they say that they have those qualities, but they don't actually value those. Like they don't have the same values. They don't actually have the same values.
Vast minority of leftist men.
It's still men. Jesus Christ.
Hang on. But if it's a minority of leftist men, which is what I'm asserting.
It doesn't matter. It's still more than one. Stop worrying about quantifying it.
But quantifying it is the only thing that gives something meaning.
No, it isn't. More than one man that is leftist can be harmful, more dangerous than more than one man that is MAGA. The reason why is MAGA already shows their true colors. They don't have a chance of getting close to us to hurt us from within.
I understand what you're saying, but the flaw.
Clearly not.
In your thinking, from where I'm standing, is that the leftist man that you were talking about is a specific type of leftist man, right? It's a performative leftist man. Is that true?
Not all of them, but yes, there are men who are performative
type.
That are leftist.
Yes, so it's a specific type of leftist man.
Can you read the third line? The third line of what I have written up there?
Not debates.
Yeah. You're treating this like it is a debate. Just so you know.
No,
I'm in here to have conversations about this and to break it down. You're going into semantics.
I would have thought that the difference between a debate and a discussion is whether I'm trying to convince you or not. The semantics that I'm going into are trying to understand your point, which is part of a discussion.
You're trying to break down the logic and all that kind of stuff. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to have a conversation about the topic. We're not even conversating about the topic.
Yes, we are.
No, we aren't. You're breaking down how the topic is worded.
I'm telling you that I don't understand what your the first point is.
I've already said it 3 times.
To understand
my first point is,
in order to try and understand what you mean, I'm asking you questions, which you could say are semantics.
Where are you from?
But
where are you from?
Sorry, I'm from Australia.
Where are you from? Australia. Cool. Did you vote for the Labour Party or the Conservative Party in your election?
For independence.
Were you able? You weren't. Wait, you wouldn't have been able to vote then. You said you were born in October.
Yes.
The election was before that.
My votes were actually. Hang on. I can't go into that. I would have voted for independence because I believe that
I don't know what that is.
Labour Party at the moment is shockingly conservative and still supporting anti-environmental policies that I'm not a fan of.
Okay, I don't need you to go down into. I don't need you to break it down. Oh my god, I just asked a question. Please don't break it down. Okay, I was a question. If you voted Labour or Conservative, that was it.
I voted independence.
Right, but you wouldn't have been able to vote.
Yes, I'm saying if.
What's the voting age in Australia?
It's 18. I did not vote in the previous election. I wasn't able to. I'm letting you know if I did, because that would have been what was behind your point.
Right. So then just say don't say I voted, because that's not true. It is I would have voted, or this is who I support. Like there's a difference in it.
That's what I should have said. I apologize.
Like that's a case in where the specificity of your word matters. Mine doesn't even actually have to have specificity in it, because it literally just means more than one.
Okay.
It's already specific.
I would have voted independent.
Anyway. Oh my god. Just a reminder, guys. Hey, thanks for 30K likes. If we could tap, that'd be great. I also do have like the little holiday potato, the holiday tater as my little gift goal here. We haven't got a single one of those yet. So if you can, that would be helpful. I would appreciate it. Also share out the live and repost it too, please. Because Crow now stole a whole bunch of viewers as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm bored. I'm bored with that. It was so frustrating. It was infuriating. Like just trying to break down the words of my topic instead of the topic itself. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. And he was clearly lying about his age.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know what's going on here.
Hello?
Hello. I'm muting you, and when you unmute, all that food better be out of your mouth, and it better be flushed out, or I'm dropping you. Do not come up onto a panel eating in somebody else's ear. That is so fucking disgusting.
I just swallowed it. What's up?
No more eating while you're up here, just so you know. I don't deal with that at all. I have misophonia. I will drop you so fast.
I don't know what that is, but alright.
Misophonia? Sure. You're covering up your microphone right now.
Pretty good tacos though. Do you want some?
I don't care.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was so gross. I could hear all the sloshing.
Yep.
Like.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what misophonia is and you want to go have a look, I do have a pinned video of it in my bio. So. Also, let's keep tapping that screen, please. I'm at number 29 in the Holly Jolly something. The Holly Jolly, whatever it is. The Holly Jolly Live. I'm at number 29. I was at number 7 2 days ago. Whoop, whoop. Hi, Layla. Hi. I don't remember you being... Oh, no, I do remember you. You changed your name. Okay, let's see if your audio is better. Dior. Your name was Aaron 2 days ago.
No, my name's Panji.
Your name was Aaron 2 days ago.
Yeah, now it's Panjit
I keep
Singh.
track. I have a list of people's names on here.
Yeah, now it's Panjit Singh.
So I'm gonna call you Dior.
Okay.
I have a question. What is your what race are you?
Why does that matter?
I'm just wondering, what race are you? What's your race?
I don't want to be treated differently due to my race, so.
What's your race?
What's my race?
Yeah. What's your race? What's your nationality? Where are you from?
Canada. I was born in Canada.
Okay.
So I'm Canadian.
Are you white?
No, I'm not white.
Not white?
Yeah, I'm not white. I don't really know what I am. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what I am. I'm a
Where are
bit of a mutt.
where are your parents from?
I'm a bit of a mutt.
Your bio says
Where
you
are
were
your
born
parents
in
from?
India.
Yeah, he changed that though. That wasn't there before.
Yeah, you see, I'm Indian.
No, that wasn't there before.
Yeah, maybe I just started to become proud of my culture.
Why were you called Aaron before that? I know it says that made, but he didn't have that in there before. His name before was Aaron Dechenko before.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jelly Donuts. White men never admit that they're white because they're ashamed to be white. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm not
And he
white.
also said you just said you were born in Canada, so clearly you're lying.
Yeah, I am born in Canada. What?
Well,
Why
I
are
mean,
you guys so
Then you just
offended?
we
said
have a
you were
lot
born
of.
in India.
Why are you guys so offended?
Yeah, right? That's right. That's so true. You're totally lying. You just said you were born in Canada, but your profile says you were born in India. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah,
Make it
my
make sense.
profile is not true. My profile is not true.
Okay.
You
No.
also
No, I know your
he
profile is
verbally
not
said he was
true.
born in India. He said it
You're
both.
the
Yeah.
reason why I'm asking what your race was because you're doing it would be the equivalent of digital blackface, but you would be doing like digital BIPOC, and that's gross. So no, you're not coming back up here, and I'm putting that up there. Lied about race and birthplace. And just so you know, I'm in a lot of different lives. So if you try and go up in other lives, I will call you out for that. BCD, I'm not bringing it back up, just so you know. You guys are so offended. What does digital mean? I said digital, not digital. I said digital. Digital. I just in Canada, we glottalize our T's and D's. So we don't say didn't, we say didn't. So, look, the people coming in here. Don't call me babe. Absolutely not. Nope. Absolutely not. No calling me babe. I shall. Oh, and then you can go away too now. Aaron, I'm just gonna get. You're gonna end up getting blocked from a whole bunch of lives, just so you know, because I do moderate in a bunch of spaces too. So if I see you in there, I will be blocking you. You're not coming back up. You lie. I'm not gonna have a conversation with somebody who's already lying. So, see, BCD is all upset now because I wouldn't let him up now, and he's going to personal attacks and physical attacks. Love it. Totally love it. Showing how misogynistic you are. And also fatphobic. You're curious about my first talking point? Do you see, Freddie, do you see the sticker right next to it? That I put it up there to kind of try and alleviate any confusion. Yeah. It's so think Trojan horse or think like wolf in sheep's clothing. Those are the two best ways that I can explain it with, and that you'll understand what it means without going into like a whole diatribe about it. Yeah. I wish that other creators would support people more, like the people that support them all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Freddie, I don't know if you've ever heard of JW, but if you know about the whole JW thing, that's mostly what I'm referring to there. But yeah, I wish that there were people on this app that like they get higher views, but they don't help out the people. Like, and here's the thing, like I have like a lot of followers, but I don't get the views that other people do. So I need other people to come up and help boost the views, right? But instead, those people hold their own spaces or go or like, you know what I mean? Go and help out other people in lives. And it's frustrating being that person who like supports everybody so hardcore and then you don't get the same thing. Colorful Dory, it says followed the live creator, but oh wait, it did. Okay, never mind. It looked like it was just typing. It looked like you just typed it. But then it does say just followed you. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Stop requesting. I'm not bringing you up. If you request one more time, BCD, I'm just going to block you. So you hope ICE sends you spuds to Gaza? That makes 0 sense. I'm in Canada. We don't have ice. We have a different kind of ice up here. Ones that you put in your drinks. So, yeah. But let's, like... Does my igloo melt in the summer? Yes. Oh, you're in Trashberta too, Dory? Me too. I am also in Trashberta. We have Boy Scouts here, just so you know. Oh, I think that's really funny that you said that, though, by the way. Have you ever heard of the War of 1812? You should go look that up. The only country that ever tried to invade Canada got their ass kicked and their White House burnt down. Just so you know. Go look up the War of 1812. You don't know what you're talking about at all.
Also, being an American is really embarrassing. So,
what would happen right now? Yeah, you guys try and survive up in the Arctic. We have Arctic training that happens all the time in minus 40 weather. You guys would never survive up there, just so you know. Like, yeah. And also, we are backed by if you decided to attack us, the entire rest of NATO would join us as well. We have the complete Commonwealth that would be backing us. So I don't know what you think you're talking about. Like, we would have everybody else against you. So, oh, we don't need NATO to fight for us. That's what NATO is all about. If one of those countries gets attacked, even if it's by somebody else who is part of NATO, US would be out of NATO, and all the other countries would band with us, just like all the other countries banded with Europe when World War II was going down. So I don't know what you're talking about. How's our governor? We don't have governors up here. We have a governor general. Yeah, governors are like premiers up here. You clearly don't know what you're talking. And I love how he thinks that like that stuff bothers me. It's so funny. So, because the really funny thing is that especially my province actually just decided that they're going to be staying part of Canada instead of even trying to get out of Canada. Hey, Shell. Shell wants to come up and beak off at you.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
Miss you.
Hello. I miss you. Are you back in our country now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a good time.
I am in Alberta, yeah.
It's a great time in San Francisco. I'll send. Did I send you the teddy bear that I purchased?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you put that in the group chat. Yeah, one second. I just want to address this. All the Canadians lose their homes in the summer since igloos melt. Like that. Here's the funny thing is that you think that you're being like derogatory towards Canadians and that, but you're actually just showing how unintelligent Americans are to think that we actually live in igloos. So uneducated.
I'd like
You must
to
be in a
learn
red
how-
state.
I want to build an igloo. I mean, like igloos are very warm. They're very warm.
I don't think
And
we tried to build one when I was in elementary school, I think it was, but that's hard because you have to like,
hard work.
you have to put the blocks on, but then you also have to like, they have to be wet at the same time. So they'll still stick together. And it's hard to build an igloo, guys. Like yeah.
It is. It's hard work. It's something that tells me that BCD, he would know hard work
Yeah.
and it kicked him in the ass.
But also, let's not forget that igloos are actually part of Inuit culture, and that would be like cultural appropriation as well. So,
Honestly, yeah, okay, all right, you got to hear Charity. Like igloos are amazing. They really are. Like, have you ever slept in one?
yeah. Just the construction of an igloo is it's for one, it's time consuming, but then also like it has to be so exact so that it doesn't cave in. Like, yeah. You get Chinooks here. Oh, you're in southern Alberta. I went to university where all the Chinooks happen. All the Chinooks. I went to university in Lethbridge. I'll just say it. Our university has what's known as like, it's like a wind tunnel kind of thing. I can't remember what we actually called it now. Anyway, there's a hole built underneath the university so that the wind could go through it when it's so bad so that the university doesn't like collapse. So it's we already have Walmarts.
I'm sorry.
This person clearly knows nothing about Canada because they're like, what did you say? Your national parks will turn into Walmarts. Okay, for one, our national parks are fucking huge. And we already have Walmarts. Like, we've had Walmarts for like over 30 years. So what are you talking about?
Oh, and by the way, that being said, so remember when Zeller started turning to Targets? It didn't work out very well.
Target, yeah. Hi, Miss Bliss. Oh, Dory wants to come up. Okay, cool.
I just looked at
Dory.
BCD's. Hello, Dory. 50.
Yeah,
just,
I'm just
for TikTok purposes.
Okay, cool. Fantastic.
Thank
you.
TikTok purposes. I'm an old
Excellent.
bag. It's fine.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Hey, you don't have that much on me and Shell. So me and Shell are close to you.
When I was 10, we moved to northern Manitoba, Gillam, like as far north as the road goes, just below the polar bears.
Yeah.
And the first winter, I was like, it's fine. We'll get a Chinook. Because I grew up here. Chinooks my whole life. And my face when my mother explained to me there are no Chinooks in Manitoba and it's going to be 60 below for 10 months. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh. By the way,
Yeah.
BCD's account is totally a troll account. It's private and has 0 followers. Troll.
Oh yeah.
Troll.
Yeah. I always
what
love
kind
it
of
when they're
advice?
in here
I love
and they have 0
advice.
followers and they like to try and like mock people. So I think that person is also just somebody just saying stuff because they said stuff for hello. Like they come in asking for advice, but it's like not even an advice place, right? Like if you want to talk about my topics, talk about my topics. But
I think it's
But I have a
funny
lot of
when
friendlies coming in who are like really confused by. I have a lot of friendlies coming in who are completely confused by my first topic because I think that they think that I'm like switching sides or something like that.
Oh, no, I mean I get what you mean by it. I get what you mean by it. The men that you trust are more likely to be dangerous to you because you trust them. You allow them in.
Absolutely.
They come in. So I have a perfect example for that. So back in the day, I used to date this guy and he had a best friend and his best friend was my best friend and he was very much like my gay best friend and we did all the things together and I trusted him and he could lay in my bed with me in my pajamas and I never thought anything of it. And then after he was like, "Oh, I'm totally attracted to you." And I was like, "Well, that just ruined it now." Like, you've ruined it. You took all the things that I trusted that I did with you because you weren't attracted in that way. And then I come to find out that you actually were. I never would have let you into those spaces.
Yeah. It's like the performative leftists are equivalent to men who put themselves in a friend zone. Because the men who put themselves in the friend zone are automatically deceptive as it is because you think that you're being friends with them. They are in there to get more from it, right? So they've already created that deception within that relationship that you're having with them. Yeah. So I think like that's the way I look at it is like it is this, and that's why I think Trojan horse up there because it is very like they infiltrate and then they can cause more harm.
Absolutely. It's scary.
100%.
Yep.
It's a scary
Okay,
world
I'm gonna
for
hop
women,
down. I need to
honestly.
clean up and still like unpack.
Okay.
My trip. Love
Okay.
you.
All right. Bye. Bye. Love you. Okay.
I think what gets me
Go ahead,
across social
Dory.
media as a whole is that there can be no discussions about women's safety or women's health or women's rights. It can never be that. Every single time, there's got to be at least a half a dozen dudes in the comments who say, "Oh, men suffer just as much violence as women or more." Or, "Oh, it's not just men. Oh, how about how women are this? How about women are that?" Do you know what we don't do? We don't
Exactly.
go to men's posts and be like, "Oh, how about when," we don't go to the post where you're complaining about your baby mama cheating on you and be like, "Oh, baby daddies cheat more." Because we just don't.
Yeah.
It's the
So
whataboutism. Yeah.
I have a perfect example of that for you. So during June in Pride Month, you will always have men coming in and saying Happy Men's Mental Health Month, which by the way, it's not that. It's Men's Health Month in June. Last month in November was Men's Mental Health Month as part of Movember, okay? But then also in March when it's Women's History Month, you have men who are like, well, what about men's history? And it's like men are completely included in history all throughout time. Women are purposely excluded. Same with LGBTQ people. Same with Black people and Indigenous people and other people of color. They are excluded from history on purpose because it's whitewashed and patriarchal, right? And it's the same thing. But guess what? Last month, how many lives did you actually, I might just not be on the right side of TikTok, but how many lives did you actually scroll through where they were talking about Men's Mental Health Month? Because they weren't. I can tell you right now that a lot of the places that I saw weren't. I still recognized it, just like I have Universal Human Rights Month up here right now, because December is Universal Human Rights Month. I had a little blue ribbon with a mustache on it, recognizing Movember, the entire month of November. And there were no men who ever even said boo about it.
Only care about it when they can talk over women to talk about it. For all the millions of times that I comment or see other people comment, go write a post about it then. Like if this is on your heart, I would love to support you. I would love to support you. Start a platform. Talk about what bothers men. Talk about the loneliness epidemic. Talk about how you can support each other and stop harassing women to be your everything against their will. Sorry, we're done. We're over it. Make friends. Like, for fuck's sakes, we have friends. Make friends. Build a support system.
Yeah. Lee's really sad, and Lee wants to come up and talk about this.
I just want to state that I'm not sad.
One second.
The Irish.
1 second. Hang on. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
I will
Can I
hold
get your
off.
age and your
I'm waiting 1 second.
Can I have your age and your pronouns, please?
My age is 33, and my pronouns are he, him, which doesn't mean that I take away
Fantastic.
from anyone else. Fabulous. So can I continue?
What does that even mean? Like, what kind of a
Because
pointed
you asked for
comment
my
was
pronouns. Because most of the time when somebody says, what is your pronouns? It means that if I was to be, I'm a cis man, it would indicate to, don't lie. It would
It's just
indicate
for
that
TikTok.
I'm
Don't
taken
be
away
a
from.
jackass. It's just for TikTok.
Okay, I
Everybody has to
apologize.
say, don't be a douche.
1 second. 1 second. Yeah, the reason why I ask pronouns is because when I'm talking about you, whether you're on the panel here or not, and I'm talking about somebody else saying like, well, I don't want to say, well, Lee said this and Lee said that and Lee said this, or Lee was mentioning
call me
this.
Lee, it's
I want
fine.
to say he or she. That's the reason why I ask the pronouns, so I can be respectful of people when I'm
Okay.
talking about them and they're not here.
Okay, I respect that from your aggressive point of view. But
Fantastic. Can I have an
name
apology for the
is Lee.
assumption that you made?
I am so sorry.
Oh, and she's so aggressive too. Why you gotta be like that? This is why women don't
I
even
haven't
want to
even
talk to
answered
you.
a single prompt.
Because you're being a jerk before you've even answered one single
Really?
thing.
Okay.
You have to come in, you
Well,
have
I
to be rude,
apologize. If
you
I've
have to
come
tone
in,
police
I
her. This is her platform. Sorry if you don't want
I'm
me to
not
overtalk
toning
him, but I'm
policing
going
anyone.
to. Because he's
I
being
love
rude.
a good
And you know
tone.
what? You're in a female space and you don't know how to be polite. Do you see how everyone else mutes when they're not talking? Because it's called being polite. So you say your thing and then watch how I mute my mic.
Now, Lee, you can unmute yourself and you can tell me what you want to talk about.
Okay, so again, my original reason for popping in, as always, is I think I'm kind of different in that you have this kind of cultural life that is independent to you. I'm Irish, which is different. Again, this is probably going to raise eyebrows because recently we have been. But I think everybody's on the right side. I think I came in here. I've been on the right side. We're on the right. We're all kind of fighting for the same thing. The difference is some of us don't belong in any category in which they're fighting for. So it's like we have these. And hear me through. I know I can see you blinking. I can see you ready to argue.
Because I
If
don't
you at
understand
least
what
hear
you're
me
saying. I don't
through.
understand
Make
this
any
how-
sense.
No, Lee.
No, I make
I
sense.
don't understand how this
I-
applies to any of my topics.
So your topic, the first one. Oh, you want me to go through your topics? I can do that. Okay.
Well, I would like you to address the
Leftists.
topics. That's why you come up here, is to talk about the topics.
But I thought when you attacked me before I even got a chance to do that we could have a conversation. But it's okay.
No,
Listen.
if you're going to stop being like that way and pretending like people are attacking you, otherwise we don't have to listen to you. You realize
don't
you're
feel
absolutely no,
attacked.
you are wasting our time, sir. You are wasting
Okay,
our
but do you want me
time.
to go through the prompts?
No, I want you to be respectful.
One
am.
second. I'm going to go through something. Lee. The reason I reacted the way that I did when you came up here, and this is why. These are your comments before you came up here. Left and right are an illusion. Gender is debatable. You don't give a single fuck about men. Let me in then. Listen to anyone outside your country. By the way, there's an American on the panel, just so you know. That's outside my country. But
No,
also,
but listen,
you're like the
can I
words that you
respond?
stop. 1 second. The words that you said before you came up here were already controversial. And we're not on the same side. If you're saying that, we're not, you're saying we're on the right side. I'm not on the right side. I'm on the left side. Okay. Just so we're all right. I'm on the correct side, which would be the left side.
Okay, do I answer or wait?
Sure. Go ahead. And then I'd like to talk about a topic.
Okay, so I'll pick a topic, but can I first just answer what you just said? In the comments, what I meant
I just
by
said
that
go
was...
ahead. For fuck's sakes.
Okay, you want me to answer what you just asked me or answer a prompt?
You can respond to what I said, and then
Okay,
I
so
would like
responding.
to go to a topic.
Okay, perfect. So quickly, I'll just respond briefly. What I meant in the comments, what I said, again, look, we all type things, it doesn't come across. What I meant by left and right is that America is red and blue. How well has that worked out for you?
Not American.
Not
We
in
have
America.
5
I'm not in the
parties, so
United
you don't know
States.
what the hell you're talking about.
No, I'm talking to
Yeah.
Americans. Americans are in here.
Like,
Listen,
You're
Lee,
Canadian.
Lee, hi, Lee. Why are you talking to Americans that are in here when I'm the host and I'm fucking Canadian?
because I'm Irish and people talk about me when I'm British. We all have to put up with some shit in life. Why are you so
And also, you're not even
huge?
responding.
You need to put up with your
Oh
shit,
my God,
though.
just
That's
pick,
the thing.
you know what?
Okay.
Just, Lee, just pick a topic. I don't even respond
Okay.
anymore. Just pick a topic. I'm so done with that. I'm over it.
Pro LGBTQ plus.
Shocker.
No, listen, you don't say shocker. You don't even know who the fuck I am. I'm gonna ask this.
We
User
do.
Don't give a
We
fuck
already
who you
do.
are.
Trust and
Okay,
believe.
come for me. Well, come for me after I actually ask the question. Discussions, it
Okay,
says,
what's your
as
question,
a
Lee?
topic.
I'm waiting patiently.
Do we think... Okay, I'm gonna say this calmly. Why are you aggressive? You're looking at me like... Fucking... You just clawed my bathroom
waiting
door down and you're
patiently.
gonna literally hit me with an axe. Okay, discussions. Pro LGBTQ plus WIZ. Do we feel that all of those letters combined really identify all of us in this room as an individual?
Why does it have to identify everybody as an individual?
So if I'm pro...
One second. I'm not
Well,
done
if
asking
I'm
my
pro-
question because I'm not done asking my question, Lee. Because the 2S LGBTQIA plus, right, with a plus on the end of it, is not inclusive. Like, it's an inclusive community that is for people who are excluded from the cishet normative bubble.
Can I respond or wait?
I stopped talking.
Okay, perfect. So, as a G in that alphabet, I do not think I correspond with an L or a B, especially a T or a Q. So, educate me.
Again, shocker. So, again, what I said was the 2S LGBTQIA plus is an inclusive community that are people who are excluded. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. That are excluded from the cisgender heterosexual normative. So people who are in there are not cisgender or heterosexual. Well, I mean, there are some that are part of the A in there, but that's what it's for. It's inclusive of people who are excluded from that group.
Okay, and I think we can have this conversation without you screaming and shouting. And with your crazy eyes,
there was no screaming and
looking
shouting
like
going on.
You've seen a weird secret light to the left and the right. I think maybe this is why we were all put in mental institutions, because you can't have a straightforward conversation. So again, I'm going to ask you calmly.
So ableism.
No, calmly,
Fantastic. Fantastic. You're all about
calmly,
ableism.
as a man, I'm going to be the misogynist
Don't you dare
you
tone
want me to
police
be.
me. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Guys,
There's
can
no
I get
tone
some Tony
policing. There's no
Policey
tone
stickers
policing.
in the chat if you're part of the community? Tony Policey stickers in the chat, please. We got a Tony Policey up here.
No. Listen, you've got an Irish person up here. We don't think like you do. We don't think in the way in which you guys do. If we've got colleges, okay, can I educate you just a little bit? You're looking at me like you're looking down your nose.
Oh, okay,
We've had
educate me.
several female presidents. How many have you had?
Well, we don't have presidents here, but we have had a female prime
colleges
minister.
where we put up with people who are
you gonna let
furries,
me?
they have
You're right on
distinct
top of my
bathrooms. No,
words.
I'm going to tell you this because I think you need to hear it. You're talking to me like I'm some kind of belittled little leprechaun man. We have colleges, third level colleges, where we have paw prints that lead to a bathroom distinctively for people who are in the furry community.
Interesting.
You dare talk down to me where you can't even piss in the right bathroom.
Wait. In the UK, I will say though, in the UK, there's a majority of bathrooms actually that are unisex bathrooms there. I don't care. You're in Europe.
Do you think I'm in the UK?
You have in Europe.
Do you think I'm in? What? No.
In Europe.
Ireland.
I fixed it. Ireland is in Europe. Okay, it's a continent. Get over it.
No, it's not. It's a republic.
Ever since
bitch.
Stop talking. Ever since you came up here,
you can keep coming, but we can't come.
Butthurt.
We
stop
can't
talking.
come,
I said
even as a man.
Talking.
We can't.
Stop talking.
What
if you
do you
unmute
want
yourself,
from us?
stop. Lee, if you unmute yourself one more time, I'm kicking you. Okay, bye. Like, what was that? I don't even know what that was. That was him being totally, but he's been up here before. That was him being totally butthurt about something before even coming up here, and just everything was anger coming out of him. Yeah. Hey guys, just a reminder, I have the little tater up there. The holiday tater is my gift goal up there. 25 of them. Nobody sent any yet. I'm kind of sad about that. Thanks, Reba, for getting it started. I appreciate it. And then also, if you ever want to kick anybody and you're getting tired of them being up here and it's before I've reached my wit's end, we do have right here the eliminate opposition gift. And if you ever want to have a random trivia question inserted into the conversation, this is a way you could do it right here with the balloons. Just a random trivia question, just to kind of get a little breather going on. I'm gonna put, hang on his notes, Irish, because apparently that was a big thing with him, was being Irish. Very angry.
I think that the thing on the top isn't working, by the way.
I know, it's not updating, hey?
It's not. And it also, like, when I try and touch it to
you know
send
what, it's
them,
probably
it
my
says something
live.
went wrong, try again. And it says retry. So, like, it won't let people
But
touch
it says that you've done it.
either. Yeah, I did it from
That's really weird. Maybe my live is
when
just
you pinned it on the
messed up.
bottom. Yeah, I was able to do it when you pinned it on the bottom, and then the second one.
But it
I
still
sent
says
from the
0.
gifts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's being wonky.
Maybe, hang on, let me try like resetting the gift goal and see if that works. I don't know. Edit. It's probably just the live is screwed up. Add a gift. I'll put a different gift in there for now. We'll do, oh my god, there's some really cute ones though. Let's just do these and we'll put like 5 of them. Everybody can, oh, that's not what I wanted. Nope, edit. Get rid of the tater. There we go. Okay, can you see the new one? Hot chocolate.
You can see it, it's doing the same thing though, where it says something went wrong, please try.
Oh, damn it.
If I hit retry, it just does the same thing.
And it says Flutter sent 2 of them. Oh, it's working now to increase it.
Oh, now it's updating though. Yeah, at least it's doing that.
Okay. Oh my god. Maybe people were trying to send it before and I just didn't know. I don't know. Maybe the live is just, maybe TikTok is just that glitchy. Maybe there's an update. I could check to see if there's an update. Also, guys, if you're in here and you're not following my backup account, please follow my backup account. It's right here above Reba. Here. Right there. As well, thanks. Hey, we reached that goal already because I only put 5. I wanted to make it small just to see. I put a tiny goal. Thanks, Flutter. And thanks, Reba, because I saw you sent one too. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Because Flutter's in my, it didn't show that you had it, that you sent any, Reba, but you did. I saw that you sent one. It's really weird. Okay, we'll put this and we'll see if that works. Cake slice. Okay.
Yeah, it's still something went wrong.
That's so weird.
It's
It's got to be an
now.
American thing. Because, yeah, oh, thanks for the heart me.
I just sent one. Oh, yeah, just update one.
Oh, yeah, I see one. I see one now. No, but it's
Yeah,
it's not updating when
update
Americans send things.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
weird.
Hang on. Nope. It's weird. You got my backup. Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking of doing a reset, but then at the same time, I'm like, maybe I'll just go live later again. I like this topic. You know what I might just do is I might just put that one topic up there. Actually, let's just create one right now. Let's create a new one right now. And if I put that one topic, and then I'm going to put in brackets, wolf in sheep's clothing. Actually, no, I just don't even want to. I'm going to put performative leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men. To women. I have to put to women or women and femme people. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's a lot of words. Actually, hang on. Let's find out. I'm going to do this. This is what I always do. I always go to ChatGPT and it tells me how to make things easier. Can you put this phrase in a more... How you spell succinct?
SUCCINCT. I think it's the same. I gotta see it. I can't say it. Hold on, I'm gonna type
it. Is, yeah, the
right.
CC.
SUCCINCT.
Yeah. Can you put this phrase in a more succinct way?
I like it how it is.
More dangerous than to women and femme people than MAGA men.
I'm curious what a performative live is. Ciao, have a great day. Like, roll in for 2 seconds, ask one question. You don't get somebody to jump right there and answer you. Like, come on, the entitlement is ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know that's probably a white man.
It's still giving it to me in longer ways. Can you shorten that at all? Succinct would be okay, it's just making it without the femme stuff and women stuff. Performative allyship can be more dangerous than but I want to talk about men. Performative leftist men can pose greater risks than MAGA men. Performative leftist men can be more harmful than MAGA men. I mean, that's a good one. I think I like that one. I think maybe just add performative into it.
So I'm not the host. I don't have to make sure I read all of the chat. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. To be honest with you, my dyslexia makes it hard to read the chat. But also, I was just feeding my family dinner, so I don't feel bad that you were ignored.
Yeah, and also our raw wonders. I don't know how to say it. Raw wonders. Like Aurora. Okay. Anyway, you've got a panda. Wonders. As a host, I'm not reading all the comments all the time. If you want to talk about something, then request to come up and talk about it. I don't want to have a conversation with the chat. I want to have a conversation up here. That's the point of me being live. Otherwise, I'd just post a video and then chat with people there. That doesn't make any sense. This is a phone call, not a texting session. So you get real answers in real time if you come up here and chat. All right. Thanks, Jelly Donuts. Did you not send that earlier? That's weird. Hi, Autumn. Hello. Wow, I'm actually surprised that you're in here. Hi, Aaron. Welcome. I got friends in here. Friends. Thanks for the heart me. Wait, didn't you send one earlier too?
No, I did not.
Oh. Weird. Weird. Cake slice. Thank you for the cake slice. Thank you. You're kind of behind
TikTok
today.
only likes
Gotcha.
Canadians right now.
Apparently so, because that one went up. That's weird. That is strange. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a reset. Okay, wait. We're going to fix this. We're going to fix the background first. What color should the background be? Do we like this like golden hue, or do we want to go with like a different, maybe nobody is really doing green, but I don't really like green. I like, oh my God, the AI summary. The AI summary is Irish anger and live chat glitches.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Purple. I mean, I had a kind of purple one last time. I did blue for like the majority of the end of last month. Majority of last month, actually. End of last month.
Bright
Hi,
colors
Dominique.
are more likely to catch their attention.
Bright colors?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Like, yeah.
Let's try. Like
yellow.
Okay, we're gonna make a copy of this one. What if I did like
vote neon purple to troublemakers? Whoop whoop.
The only problem is like when I go too light, I want to make sure that the chat is still visible too, right? So
fair.
Especially if I go into like the little box thing instead of going like this. But I get more views when I go like this way rather than the box way. I don't know why. It's weird.
Why do maniacs choose purple? Purple is my favoriteest color. It's been my favoriteest color for many years. But also
Wilson, that's extremely ableist. So maybe not use that word.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't even think I'm going to ask Wilson because he's going to say that having blue hair is weird too. So I'm not even going to ask him. Do you know what's so funny though? Is I have worn fashion colors. Like I stick mostly to blue, green, teal, purple, hot pink, those kind of color ranges for about 15 years. And no one has ever said boo. And I've always known, like, if I saw somebody with rainbow hair, they were really cool too. But in this since the orange Cheeto is in charge, not enough cis white men can get online and insult me over my hair. Like, I'm unintelligent because I have blue hair.
Right.
Also, I get called a trans a lot. Like, a lot. They'll call me that a lot.
Like a trans person?
Like, I don't care what you think, sir. Nobody cares what you think, sir. Like, a lot of that, which is rude.
I don't care if somebody, like, if someone wants to call me trans, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, all right. So? Like, I don't get it. Mandan, why does it matter that you're from Ireland? What did Brian say?
They had the R slur in their thing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Also, he was anti-Gaza, so yeah.
Yeah, he put the R slur in his comment. He said R slur leftist.
Gross.
Wrote it in strange font, but yeah.
Let's get rid of that.
I'm just going to say, nobody has been able to say the R word since Black Eyed Peas had to change their release. It's been that long.
I agree. Yeah.
It's been that long since they had to change it to let's get it started in here. Because that went out, dropped for like a day, and the outrage was huge.
Yeah.
And that was many moons ago.
Yep. I hated when it was still the clinical term. I was like, ugh, I don't want to say this term. It's terrible.
So I don't know if people are aware of it or not, but when they say STUPID, which I say sometimes not towards people, but things, because things quite often are, that's actually a banned word in the TikTok algorithm.
Is it really? I mean,
they don't call it agency anymore. I don't know what they call it, collaborative, whatever. The group that I'm in, they give me an updated list of the words. Yeah, the creator.
Yeah, the creator
whatever.
networks.
Yeah, they used to call it agencies. They don't
That's so
anymore,
funny.
but
yeah, it's funny because I get away with a lot of shit in my network because I'm an independent creator in mine. When my network first came to me, it was because I was actually complaining about somebody who sent something to me that was in their network, and it was really bad. Like they were going to come at me for standing up for a refugee. And it was this whole big thing. And they were like, I've got so many accounts. I'm going to come after you and I'm going to make videos about you. And I'm like, this isn't even what you're talking, like nothing, the thing that you're talking about didn't even happen. Like anyway, so it was a whole big thing. I went to the agency owner, like the creator network owner, and I talked to him about it and he addressed it. Like they were really great about it. They were amazing. And then they saw my content and they came to my live. They're like, you're actually the kind of person we really want to have in our group. And I was like, okay. So I was given an option of like being a team lead or being like on a team or being an independent creator. And he even said that I'd be better as an independent creator. I'm like, I agree, because I just don't like doing all of the stuff that they want me to do. I don't do battles because I'm never forced to as an independent creator. But I also get way more leeway in the things I'm allowed to say, because here I say things like rape and genocide and I don't care. Because I just don't think that those things should be minimized at all. Plus, also up in Canada, we can get away with a lot more. I don't know if you knew that, but we can get away with a lot more.
We can get away with some of the things. Yeah. I joined FTTV because I'm a food creator. That's why. So the FTTV is the food one. So I mean, they have other kinds of creators too in their network. But yeah, I joined it because I do food. That's all.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do like this one will be good. This one will be good actually. Steve, I'll let you up in a second. Reba, Steve's here. Remember Steve?
Yay.
Yeah.
No, but I probably will. Oh, yep, the numbers.
Steve was just here a couple days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve is actually
We decided to call him Steve. Yeah, Steve is okay. Yeah. Hey Steve, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. Yourself?
Good, thank you. I was I
have a new topic.
Yeah, you do. I was actually coming on to learn about that. I was surprised to see that first statement. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, perhaps to teach me something new if that's something you're open to.
Sure. So do you know what a Trojan horse is?
Oh wow, it's been a few years since I recall this example. It's pretty much a big trick to invade, right? They hit a bunch of people and this big horse then attacked.
Yeah. The Trojans, the horse, and then Sparta and all that. Yeah. Anyway, so they that's essentially what so I'm going to be changing it to progressive leftist men. But progressive leftist men, a lot of them, they emulate what not ideology, but leftist ideals and morals and that kind of stuff, right? But because of that, they can actually get closer to us. And in that respect, if they, unveil themselves or unmask, it actually can have more harm to women or even just the community in general, than MAGA would, because MAGA already shows their true colors, right? Whereas if you get progressive leftist men, performative, not progressive. Why am I putting performative? Performative is what I mean. When you get performative leftist men, then they can harm us more again. So the mask comes off, more harm can be done. Does that make sense? Or wolf in sheep's clothing. Think about that too.
It makes perfect sense. I mean, what an interesting perspective. I think you're absolutely right. And wow. I've never thought of it that way. The idea is these leftists or these progressive men who push these ideals and these agendas, and they go ahead and they break it, because at the end of the day, it's true that all men benefit from patriarchy, etc., things like that, and it's going to come up at some point. And your point is, it's like you'd rather, if there's a pond, for example, they're pretending to cross the bridge, but the bridge isn't really there. You'd rather someone be distant and on the opposite side.
Yeah, I'd rather you just show me exactly who you are.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then we can make decisions based off of that, right? Like I can make a proper decision, and it would be the same thing as like somebody I'm in a relationship with, and they turn out to have different, I guess, ethics or morals or something like that, or like you're in a relationship with someone and you're leftist, and all of a sudden you realize that they're MAGA. Like it's like, oh, okay, well you're kind of hiding who you were the whole time, and we're not cool with this, right? So, yeah.
I think the horse example is great just for future reference. It makes total sense. But that's very interesting.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
I
your
like the
perspective.
Trojan horse example.
And I do agree with you. That's all I have.
I recently saw a YouTube
Thanks, Steve.
video, and it was a MAGA dude giving advice to other MAGA dudes about how to lie about your political views to get dates. Right? Women don't want to date them. I can't imagine why.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, maybe I'm going to put this up top. I'm going to put this part up top. I'm going to put the human rights thing up top. Because then it won't get covered by as many, because I never bring up that many people. So if I put it up top here, then it'll be visible. It might get hidden under a little bit of stuff at the top, but I'm putting it like an orange and red, so it looks like danger, 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 Will Robinson, danger, 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 stranger danger. Maybe. I think I just, maybe black coloring on it. I'm just going to put black coloring. Everything's going to be black coloring for the writing now. Yep, that looks way better. Not that one. Nope, that one goes back. That goes back to white. Okay, I think I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and then tell me if you like it. Let me move this over here. Oh my gosh. Oh, Troy. Look, it's Troy. Troy, I made a video when I was talking about you, or when I was talking to you about the if you don't want us to think it is the thing that you think that it is, then if you want us to think it is the thing that you think it is, then maybe you should change it so that we don't think that it is the thing that we think it is. And it's the thing that you think it is. I don't know. Go watch the video. It was funny. But Troy with the schnauzy PFP.
Oh, no. I just noticed Pirate Dan's comment. Who talks politics during a date? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a thing. So I'm an elder lady. I'm 50. I'm not no spring chicken. And I've never been a politically type person. I haven't even voted a whole bunch of times in my whole life. But I'll tell you what, politics matter now more than ever. And especially if I lived in the States, I certainly would never date someone who would vote for the orange Cheeto, period. Absolutely, it matters to women. If you don't respect my bodily autonomy, you don't think women should vote, you tell me all of those things by who you vote for. So yeah, women do need to know politics now. Sorry about your luck. If you don't think that a woman will date you because of your politics, then maybe you should reevaluate your politics. Or the women you're trying to date. I know, Cheeto man, right?
Yeah. Reba, what do you think?
I like it.
It's darker. It could it is actually darker, but do you think I should add should I just leave it blank like that, or should I add little elements to it, like fire? Let's see what kind of fire elements we have. Ooh. Ooh. Oh,
I
hang
have
on.
aphantasia. I don't know.
Okay, if we flip this like this, and we put it up here, and we go like this. Oh my god, this is gonna look so good. And then we go like this.
Yeah.
And we put fire at the top.
I'm going to tell you right now,
lighten
Dan,
it.
that's how your white male privilege is showing. Because as a woman in this day and age, I'm going to tell you right now, before you get romantically involved with someone and before you see their private bits, who they vote for matters more than absolutely anything that you could ask about them as a woman right now in today's political climate. And if you don't feel that way as a man, it's because you're a man.
I like this one better.
Man. Oh yeah, I like the fire. Absolutely with the fire. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I like.
Right? That looks
I didn't know
so
where you were
cool
going
like
with the
that.
fire, but absolutely yes.
Yeah, I like it.
I like that a lot.
It does, Dan.
like it
It
better
really
than
does.
the one up
Because
top.
you know what? If you're in the States, where do you live, Dan? Where do you live? Well, I'm sorry that you're a man. I mean, that's not my fault. It's not my fault. You're the one who's showing off your white male privilege by saying that you don't have to worry about that stuff. Like, I'm not doing that. That's all you, baby.
I don't like that one. I think I just like
Okay,
it like
you're
that.
in the UK.
I kind of want something at the
Well-
top. I don't know why. But thanks, Julie.
I know that maybe politics don't matter as much where you are, but I think that they do because I have seen all kinds of stuff going on. And I guess I'm going to say, if you're the man and you're supposed to be the protector, how do you protect a woman when you don't even know what's going on in the political climate?
But also, who are you protecting
No,
women
right?
from?
I'm sorry you're a man.
Yeah. Like, I don't need a man to protect
Like, the
me.
big thing is, yeah, who are you
I don't
protecting
either.
women
I'm
from
just
is
saying
the
if you're
biggest thing
big
that
man, protector man, then, I don't need one either to protect me, but I'm just saying sarcastically, like if you're the big protector man, shouldn't you know what's going on?
I don't know if I like
Yeah,
that last
Dan,
one
being able to
added in.
not give a fuck is a privilege, right? Because, like, depending on
Mhm.
what group of people you are in, you literally cannot not care, right? Like, it's not possible, right? Like, you can't set it down because it's like, I am not safe. Yeah, it doesn't affect you. You're literally proving that it's privilege, right? Like,
It's
maybe
funny
you
how
should
I
come up
said
and talk
something and
instead
then
of
you
yapping
took
in the
3
comments.
comments to prove me right, Dan. Like,
There we go. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
This is. Thanks.
how is that privileged? Okay, this is
Yeah.
one of my favorite
He needs
discussions,
to come up
Dan.
and chat if he's. He needs
Yeah,
to come
I
up
think
and chat.
so.
Yeah,
instead of
Because this
talking in
is
the
one
yeah,
of
no
my
more.
favorite
Yeah,
talks.
no more chatting to them in the comments. let's come up if you want to have a conversation. We're not gonna chatting with you down there. Request up. Actually, here, hang on. Let's see. Dan. Where are you, Dan? Let's get you up here. I sent you a request. All you have to do is accept it. Oh. Okay, you don't want to see that. Hang on. Go back this way. Oh, look. It's me. Hi. I'm the fun. It's me. Like, naked. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one for a second until I can download the other one. Okay, there we go. And then we move. Oh, I have to fix the oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. I have to fix the filter because I'm looking translucent. There we go.
Well, you can't be
Coward
working
for
very
working?
hard if
Well,
you're
why are you
listening
working?
to us in your ears.
Yeah. Why are you typing on the internet when you're at work? Maybe we should let your employer know that.
That seems irresponsible of you, Dan.
Okay. Download. I have to move it over first.
And also, it's
Cut.
8 hours later in the UK than where I am now, and it's 8 o'clock, which means you work night shift, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Shift work.
What are you doing on
Yeah.
your phone at 4 o'clock in the morning at work, dude? That's craziness.
What do you do? What do you do for work at 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, Steve, I can understand that because I do. Like when I was at a retail job and I was a manager and I was in back doing office work, I would listen, but I'd listen on headphones and I'd type every once in a while. But like, I wouldn't be asking a whole bunch of questions in the chat. If I had questions, I would make sure I was able to go up there and ask the questions. Like, I don't know. That's just me. Also, hi, Ash. Oh, and I'm still at number 29. I'm 29th place. If you guys, and I'm not saying, but if you want to help me out with the Holly Jolly Live thing, there are 2 gifts that are in here that they like count points for. The Christmas tree, the secret gift, the secret tree gift, and then don't send the Merry Christmas though, because that's so many coins. But the secret gift tree is one of the ones, and it's only like, I think that one's only $6.99. So if you want to send a $6.99 one, that helps out. But I think, does it have anything for regular points? Regular?
The airplane thing is your gifter level. So Steve, if you look at yours, it shows a little airplane and it shows a 1. That's your gifter level. His gifter level is 8. It's just weird energy, Steve. Like, imagine being at work and then having to argue with women on the internet while you're at work. Like stranger women that you don't know. It's just weird energy.
Yeah. Yes, no, Steve agrees with us. It's good. And Steve was just up here. Stop it, Hall.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing with him. I was just telling him it just feels weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Does this mean I can gift someone? Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you could gift someone before that anyway. This just shows your gifter level. That's all. Like people turn that off all the time. So, like Hull doesn't have his gifter level on, and I know he gifts some people. So, mine is turned on, but you can't see it when I post on here. Yay! Thanks for the rose, Steve. And my other one. Do I have one on this one? Test. That's how you spell test.
So
I don't have a gifter
I have
level
to
on
ask
that
you,
one.
if not a Christmas movie, why Christmas movie shaped then?
Hull probably already scrolled out. He probably already scrolled out because he doesn't stay around very. He goes going through. All right, Daniel, let's get you up here in a second.
It's not even Christmas movie shaped. Oh my god, I'm dying. Did we just become best friends?
All right.
Hello.
Hi, Daniel.
How's
Hi.
it going?
Fine. Can I get your age and your pronouns, please?
I'm Daniel. I'm 30 years old.
Okay. And pronouns?
I'm a man.
Man is a noun. What are your pronouns?
I'm a man.
Like, we know how grammar works, right? I is a pronoun. I'm is a pronoun.
That's right.
So you're already using pronouns.
You're creating
So
grammar.
man is a noun.
Everything, how everyone's meant to introduce themselves.
I can't hear you. Your
It's
audio is terrible. You keep covering up your mic and stuff like that, so I can't hear what you're saying.
I'm saying that you're taking words out of the English dictionary and creating the way that people are meant to introduce themselves based on how you perceive people how to introduce themselves, which has never been the norm
themselves
in any history up until recently.
Okay, you win. We'll call you her. We'll call you her, Daniel.
One second.
Daniel, make a point.
One second. Dory, 1 second. Just 1 second. I like to do the first parts of this stuff. So, Daniel, we're not going to get any further. 1 second. Daniel, stop talking for a second, please. We're not going to get any further on this until you give me your pronouns. When people aren't talking about you and you're not in the, or so when people are talking about you and you're not in the room, how do they refer to you when they're not using your name?
They don't refer to me as anything.
So they just say
They
Like,
don't
what
say
if they? What
anything.
if you left your coat behind? One second. If you left your coat behind in a restaurant, and somebody knew that you were a man who left their coat behind, what would they say? Like, she left her coat behind. He left his coat
they,
behind.
Daniel, you
Or
left your
they
coat.
left their coat behind. No, they're
Daniel,
not
you
talking
left your
to
coat.
you. They're not talking to you, Daniel. They're talking about you.
No, that's how you're telling me that's how they're going to say it. But
You're covering up your
me,
microphone
Daniel,
again. Stop making your audio so terrible.
They would tell me, Daniel, you left your coat.
They're not talking to you, Daniel. They're talking about you because you are not there. Is he leaving? I mean, if you're going to run, at least learn how to do it properly. Oh, did Crow send people here? Crow's not live anymore. Did Crow send people here? I didn't even see if there was a Crow raid. But if there was, fuck off! Couldn't get past pronouns. Did you say that there was a Crow raid? I didn't see.
I don't think so.
No Crow raid. But I just noticed that a lot of people who would have been in Crow's live are here now, so fuck off! All right. Well, there was somebody else in there, but I don't think they're in there anymore. Oh, yeah. Wyatt, haven't you been here before? I don't know if Wyatt's still in the requests. Like, they're there, but they may have scrolled out already. Oh my god, I hate it when it brings me all the way to the top.
So Troy keeps asking
I'm
you
almost
what
at
video is
1,000 on
about
here.
him.
Oh, I don't know which one. That's a video. Hang on. Let me see if I can find out for you. It's the third. So when you go past my pinned videos, it's the third one that says, "Can you keep up?" And it's not about you. It's just when we were talking. Well, it was when we were talking about you when you were in the room. All right, Wyatt. Then Anteater.
I need to know what the Morse code video is about, dude.
The Morse code video?
Yeah, on his profile, I went to go look at Wyatt's profile, and the only thing that's on there is a video that sounds like Morse code. So now I must know.
Oh, is it like a beep 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 beep?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Steve, yes, she, her for me. Wyatt, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. Can I get your age and pronouns, please?
Yeah, 25, and I'm a he, him.
Fantastic. Daniel, if you're still in here, do you see how easy that was? Just saying. All right. What's up, Wyatt? What did you want to talk about?
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Oh, fantastic. I get to bring up all my Die Hard stuff. Okay, hang on.
We're ready to
I'm
fight.
going to bring up all my Die Hard stuff. Because I have Die Hard debate stuff on this. Where is my Die Hard stuff? Personal Die Hard debate.
I mean, I will say,
why do you think
before
Die Hard
y'all
is
start
not a
fighting? It's the only time I see it is Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, actually, we are.
too.
My friends and I argue about it year round. So, Wyatt, why do you think it's not a Christmas movie?
Because it takes place during Christmas, so that's like saying any Christmas-themed Family Guy episode or Simpsons episode is a Christmas movie, like the Charlie Brown Christmas special or something.
No, that would be a Christmas episode. It would be a Christmas episode, just like the Treehouse of Horrors is the Halloween episode.
Yeah, but it's not something that you consider a Christmas classic like Elf or something.
Most people do,
TV shows, TV series episodes are completely separate from movies, though. So if we can stick to movies, I would appreciate that. Because, like, when you're talking about TV episodes, you're talking about, like, like that's as out of a whole thing, right? Like you're talking about one episode out of like what 500. I mean, you're going on to like almost 1,000 with more than 1,000 with the Simpsons now. But I know he mentioned Will Ferrell, Elf. It's the only Will Ferrell movie I will watch with him in person. Okay, that's the only one I can stand. All right.
Santa, I know
So
Santa.
Wyatt, yeah, I
All right, let me
stand Will
think
Ferrell.
of some movie examples then.
Fantastic.
Give me a second to brain search myself here.
But like, okay, so you understand that movies can have more than one genre, right? Like attached to them. So like you can have horror movies that are also comedies. And you can have romantic movies that are like dramas that are also comedies. That's where you get the rom-com genre from. But you can also have family movies that are also dramas, or you can have family movies that are action movies. So, and then there's also holiday movies that are included in that. So when you look at Die Hard, AI Summary says Die Hard debate, by the way, we are actually on track. And by the way, Wyatt, you are only like one of, I think, 2 or 3 people who have ever come up to talk about this now so far, because most people agree with me. But when you're looking at movies, they have multiple genres. So the primary genre of Die Hard, yes, I would say is action movie, but the secondary genre would definitely be Christmas movie because it only takes place on Christmas Eve. It's not like other movies, like people like to try and say that Harry Potter is a Christmas movie. It's not, because most of it does not take place on Christmas. It takes place throughout an entire school year. So I would not agree that Harry Potter is a Christmas movie. But since Die Hard does take place during Christmas and it follows all of the elements that a Christmas movie would have in it, it's definitely a Christmas movie.
Okay, but I'll agree with you on the point that you said that it's secondary genre, because like what about Hawkeye? Like it takes place during Christmas, but it's not a Christmas.
Again, you're going back to a
Marvel
TV series. That's a series. Why do you keep going back to TV series?
I know. I'm trying to think of some good movie examples, but I'm just thinking of
Pirate Dan, Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
I've never seen.
Where's my book? Hang on, I have to go grab a book. What? Do I have it here? One sec. I'll be right back. One quick second.
Am I like tripping, or was there a Jurassic Park that took place during Christmas also?
Oh, I feel like it was a special. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't an actual movie, but it was like a cartoon special. I believe there was a Jurassic Park Christmas. I believe there was. Or I could be losing my mind, but I think there was, and I think it was like a cartoon thing.
You just reminded me. Star Wars did one. It wasn't. It was a movie.
That was a Christmas special.
Yep, it was an official movie.
Star Wars, it was a Christmas movie. That one is a Christmas special. It's a Star Wars Christmas special, and it's one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, I heard it was bad, but it's an official movie, and it's not like
it's terrible.
I mean one.
Okay.
A Christmas classic or anything.
This is a book. It's a Turner Classic Movie. Christmas movies. 35. Okay, so it's revised and expanded edition. Keep that in mind. 35 classics to celebrate the season with. If I bring your attention to page 188, we will see that Die Hard is listed in here as a Christmas movie. If we look at the one right before it, which is page... what page is this? 180. We will see that Gremlins is also listed as a Christmas movie.
I've never seen the Gremlins.
Gremlins is great. It's a horror Christmas movie. Yeah, it's like almost like a horror comedy Christmas movie. Like it's all together. But anyway, so like when you look at things, like they can have different elements to it that make them Christmas movies. So actually, this book says it really well. So hang on, let me go back to it. Because there is something in here that, okay, so these are, Also, okay, so Christmas. I'm just gonna read you the first little bit here, okay? I'm
Also,
gonna read you
with
the first
this,
little bit, and then see if
with the
what.
Star Wars one, does that imply that Jesus is in the Star Wars universe? I'm just asking hypothetical questions, but that means they believe in Jesus and
No,
Star
because
Wars.
Christmas is a pagan holiday. It's not. Christmas is not a Christian holiday. It's a pagan holiday. It was
Well, the
stolen by.
date,
It was
the
stolen by
date
Christians.
was, the date was,
It
but
was stolen by
not.
Christians. Yes, it was hijacked by Christians as a pagan holiday. It's not a Christian holiday. It was hijacked.
Well, maybe because they can't
So,
really predict
I
when Jesus was born exactly on the day, but
it was in the
okay.
spring. It was in the spring. But also I hate religion, so let's not talk that, please. It's a big like boundary in here. I really don't like religion talked about in here. Okay, so here I'm going to read this to you. Is Die Hard the story of terrorists who take over a building on Christmas Eve only to have their plans disrupted by a pesky cop named John McClane, or is it a story of a cop named John McClane who tries to reconcile with his estranged wife on Christmas Eve only to have his plans disrupted by pesky terrorists? Ultimately, it's both, but the second perspective, which is the one that leads the audience into the film, is the start of a common Christmas movie plot: a dysfunctional family reuniting over the holiday. One of the pleasures of Die Hard is that once the action starts, it doesn't let go of the Christmas elements, but rather transforms them into action movie variations, all with an overriding cheerful humor that itself represents the season. For instance, Santa Claus appears in the form of a dead terrorist wearing a Santa hat. He's also wearing a sweater on which McClane has scrawled the immortal words, "Now I have a machine gun, ho ho ho." The ultimate ugly Christmas sweater. The Christmas house, the usual Christmas movie house, is the entire Nakatomi Plaza office building, basement to roof, instead of the dwelling of nice rooms containing holiday decorations. McClane spends his time scampering through elevator shafts and air vents and partially built floors, a perfect home for an action hero. There's also a holiday office party that turns lethal, and even a white Christmas in LA, courtesy of falling, it says office paper, but it's really the bearer bonds. Anyway, smaller touches of the season 2, such as playful dialogue referring to Christmas, Han saying it's a time of miracles, and a variety of Christmas music worked into the soundtrack, including Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis, which Argyle, the limo driver, plays at the story's outset. Don't you got any Christmas music? Asks John McClane. This is Christmas music, Argyle replies, as if Die Hard itself is proclaiming this is a Christmas movie, only a different kind of one, so you'd better just go with it. There's a whole bunch more on it, but that's the main parts that I wanted to see. Christmas movies are all about family, about being together during the holidays, and that's a lot of what was happening within Die Hard. It just happened to have some action and craziness action and ridiculousness happen in between it.
Yeah, in my opinion, like you said, when I think of a Christmas movie, I think of like families coming together, finding the Christmas spirit. When I think of Die Hard, I just think of some guy kicking this other guy out of a building and stuff like that. It's not really like the main.
Okay.
Sure, it's mainstream, but like it doesn't really line up with the Christmas spirit, family, Santa Claus theme.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some things that apply to Christmas movies. Okay, these are things that are like settings of Christmas movies. In the simplest arguments, people relegate a Christmas film to its setting. If the film takes place during Christmas, with even the smallest mention, some people will consider it to be a Christmas movie. Like films like Trading Places and Lethal Weapon are two examples of briefly mention the holiday but have a central other theme. Using setting for the sole argument for classifying a Christmas movie holds little water, just because anyway, it's got to take place during Christmas is the main thing I was talking about there. It can't just have mention of it. Hey, Joe. It can't just have mention of it. So it's got to take place during Christmas. The theme. The setting alone does not make it a Christmas film, but when it's accompanied by a holiday theme, long-winded debates ensue. The theme may not dictate every aspect of the film, but Christmas is usually present throughout. Die Hard is probably the most notable film that falls under this scrutiny. It does take place throughout the entire film. And then it talks about the values. So getting together at Christmas, and then like the reconciliation at the end of it between John and Holly, like that's a big thing. They changed her name. Her name was like Stephanie or something like that in the original book that Die Hard was based off of, and they changed her name to Holly to make it more Christmassy. Like there's things that they did that actually made it change to a Christmas movie. Like made it into a Christmas movie from the original book.
We agreed on one point. I'm glad about that. I gotta go, but thanks for having me up.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your night.
All right. Thanks, Wyatt. You too.
Oh, he left before he told me what the Morse code thing was.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. I lost viewers. People don't like talking about Die Hard, apparently.
That
Maria,
sucks because that was the
you in
best
here before.
conversation of the evening.
I love talking about Die Hard. I'm not gonna lie, as a Christmas movie. Maria Monroe. Okay. Hi, Nico. I didn't see you scroll in. Hi, Paul, as well. Hello, everyone. We're almost at 50K. If we could get to 50K, I would absolutely love it. Because I might do a reset. We'll see. We shall see. Teddy, you need to fix that. Hello,
Right.
Maria.
Hello.
Hi. Can I describe your age and your pronouns, please?
She, her, 18.
All right. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie? What are you talking about, my dude?
It takes place in the future.
Did you not just hear the entire rest of the conversation that I just had? Nope. No, you've been in here less than a minute. Okay, you didn't hear the last conversation. Oh my god. Okay.
Also,
Most Christmas movies usually take.
Why is the third one? What did you vote for? Like, why? Why is that even a question here, bruh?
It's what did you vote for? Not what did you vote for? What did you vote for? Because a lot of people like to talk about what they voted against, but I want to know what you voted for, not against.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't vote.
Did you want to go back to? Okay. What month were you born?
March 2007.
Yeah.
Also, stop using ableist terms. How is calling someone stupid ableist or dumb?
Because those terms were traditionally referenced towards people with disabilities, and just because you're using it in a different context doesn't change the meaning behind it and the harm that it can do to the community.
Okay, but most people that use that term aren't using it against people who are disabled. They're using it to people who are completely
Did you not
normal.
hear you didn't hear what I said then? You didn't hear what I said then, Maria, because I said just because you're not using it towards a disabled person doesn't change the context or the meaning behind it and how it harms the disabled community.
So, Maria,
You're still
can you
using
say
it in the same
N-word
way that
to
you would
white
use
people?
towards disabled.
Okay.
Could you say the N-word to white people because you're not saying it to somebody who's of color?
That's not the same thing. I'm sorry.
Exactly the same thing. That's why I used it as an example because it's exactly the same thing.
The history of the N-word is totally different than the history of stupid or
No, actually, it's the same history. If you're talking about people with disabilities and people of color, you're talking about exactly the same history of the words. Yes. Yes, you are. You're talking about words that were derogatory to use to be abusive to people who were thought of as lesser. Yes, exactly the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. And it was used towards people.
Okay.
1 second, Maria. 1 second. Maria, 1 second, please. It was used like in the way that it was used as well. It was used to put people into like asylums and stuff like that too, into hospitals, without their approved like consent. They were put into hospitals because these words were used towards them.
Okay.
It did harm back then. It does harm now.
Okay.
Like, do you know what ableist language is?
Also,
like, have you ever heard the term ableist language?
well, I know the R word. People are offended by that particular word. I
No,
knew
no, no.
that.
That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. That's not, one second. That's not what I asked. I said, have you ever heard the term ableist language?
No.
Okay.
I think the reason why I've never heard those terms is because I come from a pretty conservative family, and they never really gave a shit about that kind of stuff.
Okay. So you just don't give, like, they didn't give a crap about people who were marginalized and the harm that could happen to them?
Well, I'm black, and I obviously come from a black family. Like, obviously, racial slurs were not tolerated and stuff like that. But I mean,
sure.
I mean, I have a sister that is disabled, and I wouldn't sit down and be calling her the R word and stuff like that. But
right, but hang on. But when you're using terms like that towards other people, that still perpetuates the harm that happens to disabled people, because it's a negative connotation behind those words, and you still using it in that way puts a negative spin on disabled people. It still throws negativity towards disabled people, like they are less than, and that they are that they're less than, and that they're it demeans them. It demeans them and degrades them. So I'm going to read something to you. So ableist language uses words and phrases that are discriminatory towards people with disabilities, often by using terms like what I have listed here in a negative or metaphorical way. This type of language can reinforce harmful stereotypes by associating disability with negative traits like inability or weakness, even if the speaker's intent was not to offend.
Okay.
So even if it's not to offend, even if you're calling somebody else or saying something is DUMB, the meaning behind the word still stands as harmful to disabled people. Just like the meaning behind racist terms is still harmful to people to people of color, to Black people or Indigenous people or other people of color. It's still harmful to those communities.
All right.
So that's why we try and just change our language to make it more humanizing, and to make it so we're not harming those communities. The same way we wouldn't want to harm the Black community, we don't want to harm the disabled community. Also considering that people from other communities, like other marginalized communities, like the Black community or women or LGBTQ people, they are all, like, a lot of those people are still within the disabled community as well.
Oof, isn't that offensive to say that LGBTQ people are within the disabled community? I mean, hey, you said it, not me.
Because I'm part of,
That sounds
no,
kind of...
because I'm not saying, no, because I'm not saying, Maria, 1 second, please. You have bars, so you're having a major lag right now. But I'm not saying that people who are LGBTQ are disabled. I said people who are part of that community can be disabled too, or are disabled too. I am part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and I am disabled. They are two separate things. I am not disabled because I'm part of that community. I am part of both communities separately. It's called intersectionality.
Okay. Also, the first one, leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men. Why do you feel that way?
Mm-hmm. Do you see the sticker that's up there as well?
Yeah.
What does the sticker say? I know, Perky.
It says discussions, host mods will interrupt, not debates.
No. There's a sticker that's like right about here. What does it say?
Oh, Trojan horse?
Yeah.
Okay, what about that? What does that have to
That
do
goes
with my
that,
question?
so do you know what a Trojan horse is?
I think I've heard of it, but I don't really know exactly what
Yeah,
that
so
is.
yeah. So it's a horse that the Trojans built and they made it hollow inside and they used it as a gift. And I think, guys, it was Sparta, right? I'm pretty sure it was like Trojans and Spartans. I'm pretty sure. But they went and they used it as a gift to the other city so that they could all hide inside, get inside, and blow it open when they got inside the walls of the community and attacked them. So that was the only way they were ever going to win the war. It was Greece and Troy. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Greece and Troy. So it's like leftist men, especially performative leftist men, which is I'm going to be changing the background to say that afterwards, but performative leftist men, they infiltrate the leftist community and get close to women or femme presenting people, and if they end up showing their true colors, it can do more harm than MAGA, who already showed their colors in the first place. They already showed who they were in the first place. So it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yes.
Okay.
Like non-binary people who present femme, or yeah.
Do you even know what a woman even is?
Oh, so you're transphobic. Cool.
I never said that. I'm just asking you, do you know what a woman is? Because
when
mentioned...
you say, do you know what a woman means? That literally goes to the transphobia right away. Yeah. So a woman is anybody who recognizes themselves as a gender identity of one. I don't know why that's funny. Do you want a better I'll give you a better definition, okay? Here's a better definition for you. It's an adult who lives and identifies as female, though they may have been considered a different sex at birth. Better? Is that a better definition for you?
I don't need you to tell me what a woman is. I know what a woman is, and I'm a woman.
You asked what a woman was. You said, do you even know what a woman is? So I gave you a definition of what a woman is. Because you wanted to show that you were transphobic. That's why.
I'm a bigot.
Yeah, you are. Already knew that when you first came up. Bye. Fuck.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Jesus.
They really thought they did something there.
Right? That was wild.
I feel like
yeah,
we
18,
just got
you can tell they were
Trojan-horsed.
18.
I feel like we just got Trojan horsed. Like, seriously.
Right? I don't know. I could see it right from the beginning when they were just like, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. What are you talking about? And then just went right on to the next topic. I'm like, you're not even
It was
like,
the calling you bra right off the start. I was like, oh, that's, do you know what? It took every ounce of my old lady being to not be like, excuse me, bra? Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Bra.
Oh,
it's ridiculous. Hi, Cersei. Just a reminder, guys, if you're not following my backup, please follow my backup. My gifts aren't working properly. I do have the cake up there, but I don't know what's going on with that. I'll probably do it. I'm gonna go get food soon, and then I'm gonna start another live later, because who's live right now still? Brandon's still live. Outrage is live. Left Just is live. Yeah, I know Crow ended because, again, everybody came in after Crow's. So, yeah. May's like, honey, you're young.
Oh, girl, I love you. So we literally just became best friends tonight, girl. Like, absolutely. As soon as we get off here,
May's
I'm
awesome.
going to go look at all of your content because I want to watch pottery. I only started pottering 4 months ago, so I'm really new at it.
Oh, nice. By the way, Reba, I didn't realize until I watched my videos back, and I just saw myself doing it right now, but I stim so much with this turning of the chair. I do it all the time. That's my stim when I'm on here, is swirling in my chair all the time. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny. My car is getting fixed on Tuesday. I'm so excited about that. I still can't do any delivery until then. That's great. But, you know, it is, and it's just because, and it's because it's gonna be so much money. Like I ended up having to borrow money from my parents in order to do it, and they're like, you have to pay us back in 3 months. I'm like, that's fine. I'll be able to pay you back in January because of all my pet sitting that I have that's happening. Okay, I have one day on Christmas Day. Okay, the one day that I probably shouldn't have to do this many, but on Christmas Day, I have 4 morning visits that I have to do and 4 afternoon visits that I have to do. So I have 6 that are any time of the day, like once a day, any time of the day. And then I have 1 that's a twice a day. So I'm going to take 3 and do them in the morning and 3 and do them in the evening with the twice a day visit. But I'm going to be like, and so each of those is half-hour visit, okay? And then there's the travel time in between. So if I do, and I have to figure out which ones are going to be closer together each way and stuff, because like I'm all over the city for this too, for that day. So let me just go to that day for a second. It is a lot. It's a lot. I also just had somebody book for what day? In February. So okay, so I want this day. No, I want December 25th. Go to the 25th. Oh my God. Oh wait, it's the 26th too. The 25th and the 26th. I have that many that I have. Really? I'm missing one on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that one's a double one. That's why. Hopefully it's worth the money. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be a decent amount of money that I get at the end of, like, in January when a lot of the jobs are done. Yeah, it'll be good. And that's not including the ones that my sitters are doing too. So, what's up, Reba?
Oh, so that's good though. Like it's good that
Yeah.
a lot of money. I'm like, I only work
So
like
that one
4
is
days in those 2
East,
weeks.
downtown, south side, north side, southwest side, and southwest side. I think I'll do 1, 2, those 2, and that one in the morning. I'll do the south side I'll do all the south sides in the morning, and then I'll have to hit up the south side and then all the other ones, the other places in the city in the evening. That'll be easier. So no live on Christmas Day, just so we're aware. I'm gonna be out driving way too much. Yeah, because so that's like getting out there half an hour. I'm gonna say like half an hour in between each one, right? Except for one of them is only like 5 minutes. But let's say half an hour in between each one. So it's like, we'll say it's an hour for each because of travel time. And then add on an extra half an hour at the end. So 4.5 hours in the morning and 4.5 hours at night. That's 9 hours. It's like a full day. The full day. How much am I making on that day though? I'm making more money than I would, I think, on a regular pay though on that day though. So let's see. That one's.
They better be paying extra for a holiday.
Oh no, I don't charge extras on holidays. I'm just saying like if I was working 8 hours regular, like pay, you know what I mean? Like so if I was working 8 hours minimum wage, I never do, because we're only, that time we're the busiest is during holidays. So I just don't. I leave it. Yeah. I don't know. I've been doing it for 9 years that way, and I'm just like leaving it. I don't care. 9 years or 10 years? I don't even know anymore. I don't remember when I created the page. But okay, so we have, if we did it at minimum wage, that'd be $120. But when I was working, I was making that times. Okay, so when I was working full time with my old job, it would have been around $216 that I would have made in that time. Okay. So in this, I'll be making that day is going to be a $40 day, and another $190. So close to more than minimum wage, but close to what I was making before. Yeah. So $190 that day. Yep. As long as more people don't get added on. Yep. How much is the minimum wage? It's 50. So the lowest province right now is $15 an hour, and that is my province. We have the lowest. Hi, Yak. Minimum wage just went up in the UK. Yeah, ours is $15 an hour. It's higher than the US federal minimum wage, but each state has different minimum wages. So, hi, Emmy. Welcome. What am I gonna have for food? Of course, Alberta's the lowest. We were the highest for a tiny little bit, and that was just after the NDP were in. But now, not so much, because the Conservatives they don't want to give raises. So.
And it sucks the worst because we have the money. Like, if we didn't have the money, I'd be like, oh, well, we have the money. Like, we have the most money, and we make, it just sucks. Like, do you know what? And I was born and raised here. Why are we surrounded by such rednecks all the time? Like, it's no wonder they want to make us mini Texas, because we're surrounded by all of the rednecks. And it's always been that way, but it just bothers me more now. And I think now that I'm old, I think I have less patience for it. For it.
And you were talking about Chinook, so you are in southern Alberta, I'm assuming then?
Yes, just outside of Calgary.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. I've already got a couple of places in mind that you are, so don't dox yourself. I'm in Edmonton, so I'm in the progressive city.
Oh, nice. Yay. Do you know what?
We're Calgary, the orange city. We don't have any recalls happening in our city.
Do you know what, though? Let's hope that those actually happen, though. Like, okay, so this is something that I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed that Calgary had vigils. Like, that hurts my soul. You know what I'm talking about? Calgary, Red Deer, and Edmonton. Are you kidding me? He doesn't even go here. He doesn't even go here.
Him. Oh, yeah. No, that's gross. Yeah, that's gross.
So gross.
I know.
I'm so offended.
I can see that Charity's trying to think of like who you were talking about, and then all of a sudden it clicked in, and I was like, "Oh, CK.
Yep,
okay,
made.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was gross. That is definitely gross. What was the other thing?
Why are there rednecks where we are? Ranchers, farmers, and oil rigs. That's basically what's around here. It's oil and it's the farmers. So
agriculture.
It's agriculture. And there's salty old men who think that women should shut up and, just shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up and go make sandwiches.
Our province was before the NDP got in 2013, I think it was. Before the NDP got in 2013. Yeah, because they were to 2014. 2018 is when we had the last election. So 2015. It's 2015 because I think it was an early election. But anyway, before the NDP got in, we had 44 years of conservative government. And because of that, they all focused on agriculture and oil so much. And oil was like the big thing. And if you've ever like heard of like, there's a thing, hey, Reba, it worked. It brought it up. It finally brought it up.
No, that's what.
The gift is wrong again.
I touched it and it actually pulled it up.
Oh.
Yeah. No, sorry.
It increased it by 2.
Yeah. I was trying to type.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha. Oh, wrong again. Working. Gotcha. Okay.
It auto-corrected. But yeah, it's working.
Gotcha. So we if you ever heard of like Alberta beef, that's because like Alberta was like McDonald's always had Alberta beef. Like that was the big thing here. Thank you for the cake slices. So our agriculture and oil was like the biggest thing all the time, and we're very rural. We don't have a lot of big cities here, and 2 of the bigger cities are oil cities, like Grand Prairie and Fort Mac. Those are like the 2 big oil cities. and then you've got like Edmonton and Calgary, which are like the main ones, and then you have like Red Deer, Lethbridge, Medicine Hat. Those are our big cities in the, well, I mean, maybe Whitecourt. Whitecourt still counts ish, but Whitecourt is logging. So it's very industry based. Like it's very, very resource industry based. So, but that's why, like, that's honestly why we're so conservative. Edmonton we used to have liberal governments here. We used to have liberal candidates here. They're gone completely. I think we have like one federally, and that's it. And the rest provincially is all orange or blue, like NDP or conservative. But yeah, it's because we've had a conservative government so for so long. And when you look at the rural areas like farmland and stuff like that, you're looking at generational voting. People just because their parents voted blue, they're voting blue. That's it. And it's blue up here in Canada because that's the way it's supposed to be, because the US are the ones who changed it. They used to be the right way and now they're not. Oh, I bet you this is Aaron trying to request up again. Oh, no, Aaron was requesting up and then took it away because I'm not going to invite him. I'm not going to let him come up here. Aaron, who uses digital BIPOC face.
Well, and it's actually kind of backwards, because you would think that the people in rural communities would be more progressive because they're the ones who need the aid every time we have a bad season, right? Like, they don't want nobody to have anything good, but they're absolutely the first one to be like, oh, our crops did bad this year, we're gonna need another bailout. Another bailout. But they don't want anybody else to get anything, and that's what's sad, really.
Yeah. And you were saying earlier about how like our province has so much money and stuff like that. We do. We spend it on the wrong things. That's the problem, especially this government. Like, I'm sorry, $80 million in expired Tylenol that isn't even the right dosage, that we can't use. That could have been used towards let's see, teachers' paychecks.
Yeah. Stupid things. Such stupid things.
Yeah. She's getting all excited about this pipeline that's still not going to happen anyway, because the Indigenous people and BC have to agree to it. And that's not going to happen because David Eby is never going to agree to a pipeline going through to BC. And neither are the Indigenous people either. So, yeah, nurses. So we actually had a worker, I think it was like health aid, like the healthcare aides. I don't know if it included nurses, but I know it included a lot of like the workers that aren't nurses, like nurses or doctors. I can't remember if it was nurses or not though, but there was a strike. It only lasted a couple days. And they gave in. They let them have what they needed. And I think they did it because they were getting such low numbers. Who knows? But if they didn't, they were going to have to do another notwithstanding in order for us. Like, and this is the province. This is the province that, they say we want to change our license plates to strong and free. And yet they take away our Canadian constitutional rights. Just saying.
Super crabby about that.
Doesn't sound very free. Yeah, doesn't sound very free to me. See, when you talk about Canadian politics, nobody wants to so I'm down to like 13 people.
Well, they're complicated and they're not as exciting, and honestly,
it's not as exciting as the Cheeto.
It's the Cheeto that makes their politics exciting, because everything is like literally we're on the disaster zone at all times. We are literally looking at our downstairs neighbors going, what the hell, guys? Like,
when's the fire coming
down
up here? Except it already has come up here to Alberta, so.
Oh, absolutely. They're trying to
pass
my son says to me, oh, so good times, mama. They're trying to pass laws against third trimester abortions because that's only when they're medically necessary. Nobody is electively just deciding at the end, oh, you know what? I think I don't want this anymore. It's only for medical necessity. So please, yes, absolutely. Please make it illegal for women who need it to survive the entire process.
Yeah.
Because that's what part of Texas we
this.
need.
Like, Yeah, this is the part that they don't understand though too. Elective just means scheduled. It doesn't mean I'm choosing to do this. It means scheduled, which means there could be third trimester abortions that are scheduled and non-emergent, like, because that's what it is. Elective is just non-emergent. So in the medical world, so when you're looking at it, if they schedule this abortion because it's necessary but not emergent, it won't be allowed until it's emergent. That's the problem. That's a huge problem. And that's what ends up with women going septic and dying on the table and not being able to be there with their baby that survives. So
if it does, and most of the women who will go through that already have living children at home that need them. The same as in Texas. Like, of the women that this has happened
Adriana Smith
to,
is the biggest
all
one,
but one already had children.
Was it Adriana Smith?
Almost all women of color, which also very sad.
Adriana Smith was the one who was used as the incubator, which was really gross. But there was another woman. There was another Black woman who she had like one or two children at home already. It could have been Adriana Smith, actually.
I posted a video on my page, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago about all the women in Texas.
So Chase was Adriana Smith's first son, and then they had baby Chance is the one that that she was used to incubate. But yeah, Chase was her 7-year-old son, so she already had a child at home, and I mean, she unalived out of different things, but they just kept her body going, which is just gross anyway. AI summary: Alberta politics and economy. That was kind of funny.
I love the
AI summary is on point today. Sometimes it's not on point. Sometimes very much not on point. But hello, Mr. Blanco. What time is it? 31. What time have I been live for? 3:11. I've been live for a while. I'm thinking I really have to pee. Hey Reba, after I was live the other day, I went live again for like 3 minutes to make my goal for the week so that I could have like my 200 minutes, and it ended up being a 2-hour live. I went for 3 minutes and it was 2 hours. Yeah. Hey, Serial.
Sounds about right.
Hello.
What's up? I saw you in Lotus's live last night.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, I think no, you were fine in Lotus's live last night. I think that there's usually just there's a tone in that live all the time, and you just have to kind of like figure it out. But yeah. Hey, Prairie Princess. But yeah, what did you want to talk about? Are you intrigued by my first prompt?
Yes.
Do you know what it's about?
I mean, I understand, like, maybe I don't. Okay, wait. Let me think. So,
do you see the sticker there?
And call me stupid. I'm gonna say something. Is it a?
I wouldn't call you that because it's ableist.
Well, people have said that my whole life to me. So.
Okay, well, you're not.
So you know the movie, right? Like the Trojan movie or something. And you know how like there's a Trojan
Troy?
movie? Yeah.
He's got it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
And that's what it's about?
That's what the Trojan horse is.
So,
yeah.
okay, so
Troy.
So
yeah.
So I got
where
that.
they all hide inside the horse.
So I got that. So
yeah.
I'm not trying to like be rude, but so is it possibly about people being leftist but hiding inside this like Trojan horse and like being misogynistic? Maybe.
Yeah, showing their misogyny or showing parts of them that are not necessarily so leftist and causing harm to communities, mostly women, but causing harm to communities.
But trying to cosplay as a leftist who seems to want to be pro-woman. Yes.
Get it? You know who I'm talking about. You totally know who I'm talking about.
I think so. So did this famous person recently go to China? No, gosh,
No.
I don't know then.
It's the reason why you probably joined Lotus's live last night.
Oh, is it about that person?
Yeah, it's about that person.
I thought it was about Hassan, because I've heard like Hassan's like not good sometimes.
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, he's like a communist, kind of famous. Oh,
gotcha.
Oh,
I don't know who he is. Not that famous. No, I wrote it mostly because of that incident that happened on the weekend and like prior to that, obviously. But I'm going to be changing it slightly, and it's going to say performative leftist men are more dangerous than MAGA men. Because that's all it is. He was being performative, and he was using it. He was doing stuff. He was running It's All Men to gain clout. That's it. And he doesn't actually believe anything he's talking about.
I mean, I understand, not fully, but I want to try to better understand it. But the one thing that I want to ask you about, because I saw like a creator. They're not like a big creator, but it's more about like the age gap thing.
Yeah.
And
that would hit hard.
Who was running it? Borderline and Mac were running that lately.
No. This is about a couple that I saw that I wanted to ask you a question about.
Okay, sure.
And so it's this like fitness kind of couple, and this age gap is extremely like scary. It's like a 26-year-old and like a 50-year-old.
Okay.
And I've never been in a relationship, but can you like tell me like as a woman like why that would be like harmful? Because I just want to know like better. Because I see it can be dangerous.
Yeah, me personally, I would think that you're trying to take away a lot of that person's like experience in their 20s and stuff like that, because that like you're trying to make them like. So a lot of men who are in relationships, who are older like that in relationships, were women who were younger, especially that young. You're looking at like they're thinking that they're okay with being with them because they're mature for their age, which is like a grooming word, like it's a grooming phrase anyway. But it's Reba, can you help me put this into better terms? If you're there. Are you there, Reba?
What? Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
I got distracted, so I don't know what you're asking me.
Okay, no worries. Cyril was just asking about like an age gap between a 52-year-old and a 52, you said, right? 52 and 26-year-old, and why that would be harmful to the woman.
Woman's in her 20s, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because, so like, right
back, I have to pee.
In general, yeah, you're fine. In general, men have more power in our societies than women, right? Like, so that's part of it. But then when you have a 26-year-old woman, like when I was in my early 20s, mid 20s, right, like I would not have stood up for myself to a 52-year-old man like I would now. Like now I'd be like, fuck off. Like I'm not just right. Like I'm 36 now. Right. So like, but at 26, I would not have felt like I could, right? Like there's this huge power differential, right? Like he's older and wiser, and like, okay, so if he's telling me that this is how something should be, then it must supposed to be like that, right? Because he's 52, and like of course he would know, right? Like it's just, it creates, even if there's no bad intent, right? Like, and like the 52-year-old man is doing everything he can to mitigate that power differential, it's still going to be there, and that woman is not going to be able to speak up regardless of how the man is behaving because of the power differentials that are already there in our society.
Okay. because sometimes I have a trouble understanding like different things like that, and because I'm a different kind of a person where I've never experienced anything like that.
So
Yeah,
one
right.
thing to
Fair.
consider too is usually those men will say they're seeking out these young women for their fertility because they intend to have children. They wish to bring forth their spawn to the world. So think about it. So this woman is 26 years old, right? He's going to want to put a baby in her right away, lock her down, right? So that she can't leave, because that's when men tend to get the worst, is when they think you can't leave. And you don't look for somebody who has less power than you unless you likely intend to exercise that power over them. Here's an example. I saw a video here and the guy was like, "Hey, ladies, why do you need a job? Why do you need friends? Why don't you just find a good guy, shit out a couple kids for him, and just shut your mouth about it? You don't even have to pretend you're smart. You could just live the easy life." And all the men who say just find a good man, notice how they make it very clear they're not good men. Like, as a woman, even hearing those words, I go, "Oh, you would definitely do the DV things." Absolutely. It makes my skin scream. But that's through a lifetime of knowing that. I would not have known that in my 20s, right? Like, so I got pregnant by a man who was 14 years older than me. So that's not that much of an age gap in comparison to what you're talking about. But this is what I will say. I was 23 when I gave birth to my son, which made him in his mid 30s and plenty old enough to know not to be messing with girls who were young like that, right? He had 5 children with 5 women. Takes care of none of them. This is not something I would fall for in my 50s, but I was 23 and I was young and I was his first baby mother, and he was a church boy who sang in the choir, who seemed to be like he was good, upstanding, guy that everybody thought great things about. And guys lie. Like, that's the truth. They lie about who they are, especially those types of guys. And I'm not saying all men. I'm saying those types of men specifically. They tell women, "Oh, you're so mature for your age and you're not like other girls." And they think, "Oh, there must be something special about me." And when you get older, you realize not that you're not special or amazing, but it's a deficiency in them. So a 30-year-old man who dates high school girls is because nobody his own age will date him. So if a man in his 50s is dating a woman in her early 20s, why though?
Go ahead, Reba. 1 second, Cyril. Reba had her hand up in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna also ask, like, Cyril, I guess, what part do you feel like you're having a hard time grasping about it?
Well, it's not that I like well, maybe like the hardest thing like sometimes I have is because like, and I know like as a man, like I won't experience the things women will ever experience, but I don't think I'll fully ever grasp it because like, I mean, I'm not the type of person who ever like wants to like ever like be with someone, but like I've also seen like when I was younger, like bad things happen that like, and I just don't know how. I know I can listen, but I don't believe just listening does enough for society for men to stop harming women. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So, like, one, you can have sympathy even if you can't have empathy, right? Sympathy is saying, like, that has to be hard, right? And acknowledging what women go through, right? So, like, when women speak about things like this, is just believing them, right? And not, being like, "Oh, you're overreacting," or you're, like, glossing over it, right? Like, so empathy is like when you have had that experience and you know what that experience is like. But sympathy is just saying like, oh yeah, that has to be awful, right? Like without even necessarily fully, truly understanding it, right? Like I am a white woman. I will never be able to have empathy for BIPOC experiences, right? But I can have sympathy for it. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes. But
And then, yeah, right, calling other men out on their bullshit, right? Like making it so that like other men are uncomfortable doing that shit around you, right? Because you're like, that's weird and gross and not acceptable, right? Because the only people that men listen to are other men.
that is true. But you guys have a good day. Thanks for talking.
Okay, thanks, Serial.
Okay. Did I upset him? I'm confused.
No, they're always just very
Okay.
brief in their conversations. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Nobody else.
I'm
Nico,
gonna
are
hop
you
down.
sleeping?
It was so nice to meet you all. I gotta charge my phone. It's starting to red line, so I'm gonna do that. But
Oh.
I'm so glad that I found you tonight and I gave you a follow
Yeah.
so that I can find you again
Thanks, Story.
when you're live. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
And
I'm trying to go
off
live
check
every
out
single
some of
day
May's
this
videos.
month. So. Yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Okay, see you, Dory. Bye. Oh, really? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to end anyway because I want to go over to this. Everybody go over to Nemo. Syrup Nips. SYRIP. I don't know what it is. It's Syrup Nips. But anyway, go see Nemo. Goodbye. Thank you, everyone.